We're live. I don't know if anybody's here, but we're live.
Hello.
Hello. Everyone can say. Let us know if anybody's here in the comments, because we're here.
I'm trying to fix the description, but it just keeps telling me there's errors.
Let me try.
Yeah, it won't work. Let me do it.
You deal with our live
Hello.
show that we're currently doing.
We are live. We have a general plan for whatever this is, but not a super specific plan.
No. We have a chaos plan because we assume no one's coming to this because it was like not planned. Haley's here. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for letting us know about the description. We are trying to fix it. It's not working.
I'll fix it.
Phoenix wins. End of stream. Goodbye.
I mean, who knows?
I think she is the first one we're going to do, so.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what order they went in because they're not in the same order we had before because I did them differently.
Yeah, they're in alphabetical by the first person you listed.
Yeah.
Which I think is first. Yeah, it's all Teen Wolf, so it's in order by Teen Wolf character. Also, I'm echoing a bit on your thing. Can you move your
It's
mic
very
any
far
further?
away. I'm a little bit further, but it's very far. It's to the very edge of the desk.
Okay. No. Yeah, I think that works. A little. I will just talk quieter. You will get ASMR, Casey.
Can I just turn you down? Your volume on here is the problem, probably.
Oh, yeah, you can probably just go down.
Yeah.
Words.
Okay, you're at like 115. That's loud. Keep talking so I can hear your volume.
Hello, I am still echoing.
Okay. I got you at like 80.
Hello.
It's probably better.
Woo. Yeah, that's better. As soon as I say that, it always echoes again. It hears me and it knows. Oh, okay, good. Haley says it's not super noticeable.
That's good. So just you can suffer.
Just me can suffer. I mean, you echo on Discord too sometimes. I just accept it.
Yeah.
It's not like a bad echo. It's just like a, I know that's my voice echo.
I say an echo a lot. All I'm hearing is you just saying echo, and I'm like, why is he here?
He's gonna be here soon.
He's always here.
I don't know what number he is.
I don't know. I don't remember who he's with. Because our thumbnail is misleading. They're not against each other.
They're not pitted against each other. Okay. Echo.
Yeah, it won't actually let me save it. I think it's just because we're already live.
It's probably because we're already live. Yeah.
I'll keep this open in this window so I remember to save it after we're done.
That's fine.
Okay. Something to watch. What's happening in Discord?
I've muted the Discord so I don't get distracted.
Okay. Is it just Haley here so far? No one else?
I think it's just the Haley.
Okay, Haley's always here inside of me.
Okay.
Haley knows!
Haley knows.
Haley knows what I'm talking about. It is true because that's why I put it there. We didn't have a plan for this. The thumbnail, when I was making the thumbnail, that became the plan in that moment, and that was a day ago.
Bree's chaotic making of the thumbnail was her scrolling through Canva and seeing, like, to get to our photos, to put our photos in, and then seeing the pictures of her characters and being like,
and I just made a joke. I was like, wouldn't it be funny? Like, I dragged a picture of Jax, I think was what it was. Like, wouldn't it be funny if we did that? I was like, we could do that. And then I saw that picture of Cody that I just saved, and I was like, I have a picture of Echo that's just like this. It killed me. The same fucking pose, but mirrored. I didn't even have to mirror it. It was already mirrored.
It was already mirrored. It was fate, really.
Truly. Oh, thanks for letting me know we've gone live, you two. Very helpful.
I appreciate it, because sometimes they don't.
Sometimes they don't.
Oh, I gotta retweet your tweet.
I was about to say me too, but no, it's my tweet. I don't think I need to retweet it.
I mean, you can if you want to.
I know.
It's from 5 minutes ago, though.
I'm Not a functional person.
No, we're not functional people. We're also not ready for NaNoWriMo, by the way.
I'm so not right. We're getting closer. Like we are making progress, but like we're still so far from ready.
It's true.
I'm just very afraid. I'm very afraid.
I'm also very afraid.
You ever just be so afraid?
We'll see how quickly my entire plan falls apart this year.
God. Usually mine doesn't fall apart. Is the thing, and it's just after the fact I realized it wasn't good. But like last year was the first time I think that like since I've like been on my streak, because like there's been years where I fell apart and then I quit and I didn't finish the month. Since I've not been doing that, since I've completed the year, I think last year was the first year that like I had a very, very detailed outline, thought I was ready, very excited, and it fell apart on week 2, I think.
Yeah,
it did. It was upsetting.
It was a lot.
Yeah, Haley, you don't have a plan. We're gonna get you a plan. Day of.
Day of. I was gonna say after the live show we could get.
Oh yeah, no. I'll be here. Casey will be here. We don't have other plans. These are our plans every day, except tomorrow I have to go to work.
I have to go to a thing.
So. Unless somebody takes it last minute, but the person usually takes my shifts is probably already working. Because usually works other days. So.
You can also jump into this live show, Haley, and we will get you a plan.
Oh, that's true. If you want to come join the chaos, break up all this red and black we got going on.
We're very red and black.
We're very red and black. Yeah. So if you want to,
you're always welcome to the chaos.
Yeah. I was gonna try to verify with you again if you were free or not. Before we made the stupid thumbnail, then I was like, doesn't matter because we're doing the stupid thumbnail, so you don't need to be in the thumbnail.
You don't need to be in this stupid thumbnail because we're not in the stupid thumbnail.
We're not in the stupid thumbnail, exactly. And you don't have characters yet, so we couldn't put yours in.
We couldn't put your characters in.
No. Where's all my god. I was like, I should have like my notebook so if we actually do talk about nano stuff, I'm ready, and it's under the box that Haley sent me and the Mooncat box and my microphone's on top of that. So,
I think this is a chaos live stream.
Absolutely.
Food is good.
And then who would be in the chat?
That's true.
A valid point. Haley also has to be in the chat if she joins the video. She has to also be in the chat.
It's a requirement.
Hang on, I'm gonna full chaos. Go ahead and send Haley a link to join this, and if she wants to, she can just pop in without telling us that she's going to. Just full chaos. Send this link to her. Should you wish to be part of the problem? That's what I was
not part of the problem. We are the problem.
If you would like to be part of the problem, if you would like to be the brain cell in the middle of this problem sandwich,
we're goo. Actually, we were very gooey last night.
So gooey. It's so good.
We had a full several minute breakdown about how gooey we were.
My brain was like, not. I didn't sleep at all yesterday, so.
Exactly.
You get it. You get it. You get me. Taylor Swift is always here. I literally, in the 5-minute intro I filmed for that video before I got on here, I was like, this is me trying, and then I was like, shout out to Taylor Swift.
To Taylor Swift.
Okay, I'm gonna move my mic for a second, but I'm gonna move it back because I do want my notebooks. Oh, the Cheez-Its are also here, and I can't put shit on the top of my desk anymore because you guys live up there. Or your presents.
That's where I live.
Oh, the prezzies.
Imagine if you came in your room one day and I was just perched on the top of your desk like a gremlin.
I mean, I would not be that surprised. You'd be sitting there and you going, but what if they were werewolves? That's what you're doing. And I'd be like, Casey, shut the fuck up. We already talked about this.
Actually, I'd be yelling, what if they were aliens? And you'd be like, I have to leave.
No, get your aliens out of my book.
My leg is flickering, but hopefully that's not obvious to you. What are you looking for?
The rest of my notebooks. I found them, don't worry. There's 2 stacks of things here, and I thought they were all under one stack. I was wrong.
She was wrong.
Because I have the wrapped stuff you sent sitting here on the bottom of the desk.
Oh yeah.
It's this file.
Oh yeah.
No.
Haley agrees with me. Haley has my alien.
He has my alien back. That sounds like she has your literal back that is alien, and you're waiting for her to give it back to you. You're like, one day I'll get that alien backpack.
One day.
One day. Okay, I think these are the only ones I would need right now, are these two, because they're open to things. In case I need to do actual nano things during our Chaos Live show. Okay, I have them slightly more handy now. Is the mic okay? It's in the same spot pretty much.
Yeah, it seems okay.
Okay.
Do we want to start doing our nonsense?
Do we want to dive right in?
I'm always ready to dive into nonsense.
We also don't really have like a plan for how we're even going to do that. How we're going to do it. So we're excited. I assume what we're going to do is we're going to go through it and we have to keep track of who's the winner of each one and then pit the winners until we get one final champion, right?
Yeah, that would be how it goes.
It's character battle royale. And I know who's going to win. Because there's one we said won't die.
So we already know the winner, but don't worry about it.
But I wonder who's going to be the runner-up, yeah. Who's going to be the one that gets eaten by a cat.
No, just stood on and like mittened. No. I don't think Wizard would actually kill a man. Although, I don't know.
There's that fight scene.
I remember that kid fight scene.
For anyone who's not Haley doesn't know, Wizard is a character in my book, and it's a cat named Wizard. The cat is not a wizard. She's just named Wizard.
Yeah, she's not actually a wizard.
That we know of.
That we know of. Also, what we're doing is by the thing is character deathmatch, and we're pitting our characters against each other. Yes. And I'm writing Teen Wolf fanfiction for November, and Brie is writing her Deviant series, and so
my original characters against Teen Wolf characters is what's happening here.
And we've already like lined them up. Yeah. For the first round.
We went through to figure out which characters were the most similar to each other, like personality wise.
Yeah.
And that's who we're pitting up against each other. We're not going off of like abilities. We're going off of personality fights, which is going to be hard, I think, on some of them.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, but we're just going to go full chaos. If more people show up later and want to actually talk about nano stuff, we will.
We're always ready to switch gears, but for now, we're doing this.
I have so many gears and they're all broken.
That's true.
Alrighty.
Okay, are we gonna? How are we doing this? Are we just popping
screen share, and then we're gonna talk about it. Okay. Yeah. So here we have Allison Argent on the left and Phoenix Hawthorne on the right.
Yes, this is Allison. This is Fee. I don't know how to do this part.
Already dead.
Spoiler alert! One of these characters is already dead.
I guess we're gonna talk about like what I mean. I think this one's an unfair fight. Like, no offense.
No offense
to Allison, but like Allison's a normal dude.
No offense to Jeff Davis, who can't write a female character to save his goddamn life.
No. Okay, I would say if we could go about this different ways. We could talk about in circles about like different ways in which the fight could win, even though we know who technically wins based on everything that each character has. If you took away Phoenix's powers, then I feel like Allison's more likely to win the fight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely, because Fee's not a fighty girl, and Fee's also not like doesn't want to kill people. Allison's down to kill people.
Allison's down for murder.
Allison's down for murder. Phoenix is a little less down for murder, at least in the beginning. We're gonna go off of book 1, maybe book 2.
And also doesn't have like much control. Where like Allison could just shoot you in a second. Yeah.
Well, the problem with Fee's control is that she'll accidentally kill you without meaning to before she can even process what happened.
She also can't kill you on purpose. I feel like.
I mean, she can, but she doesn't want to. That's the limitation there. Yeah. The first time she actually is like trying to use her power, like actively trying to use it, she's like, "Oh God, this is really easy. Oh no!" And then Dice loses a lot of his clothes.
Yeah, he does. Listen, we all have to make sacrifices. The Teen Wolf characters know about losing shirts, okay?
Casey, if this ever becomes a TV show, that's going to be a whole, like, 5-minute montage.
Oh, yeah, 5 minutes.
Over and over. And you're going to be like, okay, like, we know he's attractive. He's burned his shirt off. Do we have to keep on? It's like, yes, you have to.
I love that that's the shorthand now for a long montage. It's a car montage.
Casey, I know you've put the bloops away, but Justin just called us out and someone said, please watch. They're not allowed to be shenaniganing unsupervised.
This is true.
Oh, God.
We're not allowed to be shenanigan. I mean, we shenanigan unsupervised 12 hours a day, every day.
Haley is. I'm going to tell him Haley is watching. And see what he says about Haley being our supervision.
I think Haley counts as supervision. I mean, we
but
go.
Does Justin count Haley as supervision?
That's true. But we
I
count Haley as supervision. Because
when we do.
Go without our Haley, full chaos reigns.
That's not helping. See, listen, that's not helping.
Listen.
Oh, man. Okay. So yeah, okay, but if we're talking like full base human, Allison wins the fight.
Yes.
If we're talking about who every thing that they have in their arsenal, goodbye, Allison. You're crispy now.
Haley also doesn't think she's supervision. I assume that's what that's about.
Probably.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. If we go off of everything, Phoenix wins the fight hands down. But like, if you take them to their like core elements, Allison definitely wins. So we need to keep track. I'm gonna keep track. I'm gonna write them down who the winners are, and then we're gonna have to go back through. But I don't have pictures to like do the next round, so we're just gonna go on the fly. We have the individual pictures though.
I have the individual pictures.
Yeah,
so we can do that.
Yeah. Where is like fucking? Where's Casey's name all over this notebook?
Don't worry about it.
But I was making plans for your nano stuff, and I was like writing down what I was doing for you. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So, round 1. There's a lot of rounds. Phoenix wins. Okay.
Yeah, Phoenix wins. Are we ready to go to the next one?
Next one. I don't know what order they're in. I'm not looking at it, so.
They're in alphabetical by Teen Wolf, because you put Teen Wolf.
You think I know the alphabet? Casey, how many times this week have I told you how I don't know the alphabet or math? I'm a real dumb bitch, y'all. This one will be interesting.
This one will be interesting.
Okay, so here we have Corey. I already forgot his last name. Brian. Brian. I wrote them all down on the individual pictures, and then I forgot. Corey Bryant from Teen Wolf versus Jensen LaLune from Deviants.
Yes.
Power-wise, they're pretty matched, actually.
Power-wise, they are very similar.
Very similar. And personality-wise. She's not a lizard.
He is technically a chameleon.
Technically a chameleon, but he just turns invisible, is what he does. He's just invisible. He heals fast. He does heal fast. He has that going for her. That she does not have that. But I honestly feel like she has more of a violent tendency than he does, which is saying a lot.
It is saying a lot.
It is saying a lot.
I guess full spoilers for Teen Wolf for this live show.
Spoilers for Teen Wolf and slight vague spoilers for Deviants. For my beta readers. But I don't think anybody's here besides Haley. So it's okay for now.
I didn't mean to do that.
Make her big!
No, stop it. Okay. I mean, Corey is like the bad guy at one point.
He is, but like he's not even good at being a bad guy.
No,
he's just a confused little. He's just a confused little boy. Yeah, he's just a confused little boy.
Honestly, I kind of agree that Jensen has more.
Yeah. I was like, if like it's down to be like a fight to the death, like I feel like Jensen's gonna be like, all right, okay, I guess so. And he's gonna be like, well, hang on a second, and she's just gonna like, I think she'll commit. Yeah,
I think
she'll commit. Especially if she doesn't know this person, right?
Yeah,
there's no previous, so there's no like hesitation. And depending on where we're at in my series,
that's true.
Depends. But even book 1, Jen, like if it's a fight to the death, I think she's got a chance.
I'm thinking we have to go off like book 1 and 2, Deviants. Oh, hello, Sarah. We're full nonsense right now.
We're doing full nonsense.
We're pitting Bree's characters against Teen Wolf characters and figuring out who would win in a fight to the death because,
that's fun. Yeah.
That's important nano prep.
That's a productive nano prep 3 days before nano, if ever I've seen it.
Yeah.
Anyone who's been doing nano a long time knows what the fuck we're doing right now. They're like, I get it.
Someone just saw this and was like, oh, I understand. Oh. I love nonsense. We know you love nonsense. We're glad. Okay, so does Jen win?
I don't know. I mean, like,
I don't know either.
I feel like like I said, like I feel like she'd commit faster than he would, but that doesn't mean because like okay, he doesn't have the healing factor, so like
he does have the healing
quick.
factor is a big thing.
Exactly, it's a big thing.
Like human wise, no powers.
Human wise, no powers. Yeah,
but with the powers, he wins because he heals.
I think he wins. I think it's like close, but I think like he's gonna get the upper hand in the end because he heals.
I think we're going with powers, so I think
we're going with powers. So I think Corey wins. Okay, so we've had one of each so far.
One of each so far.
Corey wins.
I was worried that we would be more lenient towards the deviants because, like, we love them. Those are our children. I mean, they're your children, but they're also my children. I adopted them. Okay. I don't know what the next one is. I can't see. So,
Okay, this one's gonna be interesting.
This is gonna be hard.
Because this is like I think this might be like the most like aligned as far as powers because like Dice heals real fast.
Derek heals.
Honestly, I gotta like I'm wondering who heals faster. To be quite honest with you, I don't know.
Well, it
like
depends.
I feel like it's inconsistent. Teen Wolf is the problem, and that's why I don't know. It's inconsistent. It's bad writing. That's why I'm not sure.
I mean, I have headcanons for how quickly it heals. And like by itself, it heals fast.
We got two dudes who heal real fast. We got one dude who bursts into flames.
Yeah, if he bursts into flames,
Derek's just gonna hide. He's gonna be sad. Really? You're gonna come at me with fire?
You traumatized the baby.
Casey, not to derail us further, but I saw a post on Tumblr the other night. It was talking about something about like how like somebody was talking about making fun of someone or something where they were talking about like if their name was arson and people being like offended because that's like a real crime that happens. And it was like, what are you gonna do? You like come up and be like, hi, my name is arson. And somebody's gonna be like, you mean like the crime, like the fire that happened to me once? How could you do that? And I was like, is this just Derek Hill? Anyways, I forgot to share it with you because it was after you left. I think it was last night when I was like trying to fall asleep and just scrolling through Tumblr.
As you do.
Side thought there, but yeah, this is a. I feel like because Dice has the fire and he does tend to roll with that first these days.
Use it, yeah.
I feel like that would at least cause a little hesitation in Derek, like not like he's not gonna like run and cry, but like I feel like he would have like a moment of hesitation, and that might get Dice the upper hand there.
And fire seems like that werewolves have a harder time healing from it.
Yeah.
So like, I think it's Dice.
I think it is Dice. Like Derek puts up a good fight, but like, 'cause like they both heal. But the fact that Dice also has the fire, I think that Dice is going to win this one. Dice wins round. Time. Who's next?
Let's find out.
Okay, so on our left we have Hayden Romero and the Cat Wizard.
In case you can't tell which one is the human.
In case you're not sure which one's the cat, it's the one on the left.
Actually, wait. They're both cats.
They are both cats. That's why we decided this was the pairing.
Yeah.
So when I was doing this the other night, I was like, oh man, there's like a perfect amount of like the main like kids in Teen Wolf to compare to my kids, but then I forgot about Derek Hale, who we just killed. And so then I decided to bring the cat in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already decided the cat wins because like we're not killing a cat. That's illegal.
Killing a cat. That's illegal.
I will kill Derek Hale before I kill Cat. I will kill 20 Derek Hales.
Oh no, not Derek Hale. And to be completely honest with you, speaking of Jeff Davis not being able to write female characters, I love Hayden. I love her a lot. But in the show, she doesn't really have that much going on.
She really doesn't. She's like a very flat character because she's basically there. Like she's part of like one of the arcs of this, like the season she shows up in, and she does have a role, but it's like so flat. And she's basically there to just be like the love interest for this other kid. Is like basically what she's the only reason she exists. And it's not her fault because like you can see the potential in her character, and the actress is great.
The actress is really good, yeah.
But the writing didn't do her any justice. So.
No, the writing was real bad. Also, she's a werewolf and a were-jaguar, which is cool. And they could have done so much cool shit with that. And did they?
No.
No.
No, they did not.
Did not.
They did.
So yeah.
Wizard wins.
Yeah, Wizard wins. Sorry, Hayden.
Sorry, Hayden, but Wizard wins.
That's fine. We always knew how this was going to end.
We always just go ahead with Wizard on top. I mean, the thing is, if Echo's sober, he can't lose the fight.
Yeah, but if Jackson takes him out drinking first, which he would do.
I'm not saying that Echo can't shield himself when he's drunk. I'm just saying that when we've seen him drunk, he hasn't done it.
Okay, but also,
he literally can. He's just...
Yeah, no, I know, but like he could distract him easily. Also, would he be distracted by how pretty Jackson is?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's true.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, by the way, we did not explain who these people are. This is,
this is Jackson. He's a lizard.
This is Jackson Whitmore. He's a lizard and a werewolf.
A lizard!
This is Echo. He's an Echo.
He's an Echo.
That's my explanation.
Oh, I love him so much.
Okay, so like, he can't lose. But
he can't lose.
Also, Jackson heals really fast.
I feel like Jackson's like up, like with it, because he's both. He's got both things. I feel like he's so hard to kill.
He's so hard. I mean, you can't kill, like, they kill him and he's fine.
Right?
In the show.
But like, I feel like this almost like would have to be a standoff.
I think it has to be.
Like, I know that we said that we weren't going to do that except for the cat, but like, I feel like this one. Yes, literally, he's a lizard werewolf. That is not an exaggeration.
No, that's canon. He has a tail.
He has a tail. He has scales.
He has venom.
He's juice.
He's venom juice, as we call it. Jackson juice.
I love Jackson with my whole heart.
I do too. I love him so much.
But yeah, no, I think this might have to be a standoff. Like, I don't know that we can kill Jackson, to be quite honest with you.
Okay, but what if it's not a standoff, but they just join forces?
Okay.
So it's like a standoff, but yeah, you should watch Teen Wolf Fair. Don't watch Teen Wolf. It's so bad.
Don't do that to yourself, but also, like, you know,
if you have someone to watch it with,
I did it twice.
Exactly. If you have someone to watch it with, it's a lot of fun. Because Brie and I just like marathon rewatched it together, and that was a lot of fun. But watching it like by yourself is too much.
It's so much.
My favorite character gets introduced in season 5. Have fun.
How does Elizabeth? That is a good question. You know what? I really don't have an explanation, and I watched the show.
I kind of have an explanation. So like the way that the werewolf thing works doesn't make any sense, and it's like you're bitten, and then like what is happening inside of you like creates what you turn into, instead of like you're bitten by a werewolf, you turn into a werewolf. So he gets bit by a werewolf and he turns into a lizard.
It doesn't.
He's called a canema. And it's supposed to be because like internally he's so conflicted and stuff that he turns full lizard. And then he like reconciles himself with himself and becomes a hybrid, as you do. So that's my explanation of Jackson, the werewolf lizard.
The werewolf lizard. That's true.
Haley, I think I made you watch the pilot, like, in, like, 2012. It had to be a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure I've made you watch the pilot, because I was obsessed when Teen Wolf was first happening.
So, okay, we're going to decide that this is a standoff for now, right? Okay.
This is a standoff. They're a team now.
Round 5. Ty. Jackson. Echo. Okay.
Echo Sun. That's their ship name now. Okay. Oh, we haven't been talking about that, if we ship them or not. We talked about doing that.
We'll come back and do that.
We'll come back. Okay.
We'll come back around.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This one's going to be hard.
This one's going to be hard.
Also, as far as, like equating the personalities, this is, like, the most on brand one we could actually connect. They're, like, so similar.
This is the first one we did because
everything Kira does, I'm like, she's so cute and awkward. She's Rainy. She's a good being.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Who can say?
Who can say? So yeah, on our left we have Kira, and then on our right we have Rainy, and they both have lightning powers.
They both have lightning powers. They're both the goodest beings to ever been.
I will say, honestly, I feel like with the lightning stuff, I feel like Rainy might be more powerful, but Kira has like actual, I don't want to say combat training. Bitch didn't, she was born with it.
She was born with it.
Say.
But like also, the lightning doesn't really matter because they also can't be like hurt by it.
That's true. Like
they're just gonna be like lightning back and forth, like having a rave. Very Teen Wolf of them.
Yeah, very gay of them as well.
We've
seen Kira at that one rave. We know how gay she can be.
Real gay is the answer. I don't know because like
Um,
if we're doing like book 1 and 2 or even just book 1 Rainy, I think Kira wins because she does have that combat training. And I think the training.
If we're going off of like, I know we said we can't do stereos, but I also feel like this would be a situation where they're just like both just like, but I don't want to kill you.
That's true.
That's like a huge thing of Rainy's arc, being able
friend.
and like making the choices when she does and does not want to kill someone. She makes a very important choice that blesses all of us at some point in the future.
She does. I mean, Rainy does adopt people she's fighting, and I feel like she would look at
Kira
and be like, "This is my new best friend.
So fast.
This is my pocket friend."
Oh man.
So did they also join forces?
Okay, maybe that's what we do. We have to like, we can have a couple of those, but then we have to pit those against each other. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Round 6 is another tie.
Another tie.
Listen, we've only been here for 30 minutes, guys. We can go.
We have a lot to do.
Yeah. Ty, Kira, and Rainy. Round 7.
You didn't wiggle the hell with me.
I was writing.
It's fine. This is a weird one.
This is a weird
one.
Also,
welcome to the beautiful lighting of Teen Wolf. Just
I brightened that lighting. Too, by the way.
I know you did. I can tell.
I brightened it. I didn't on the original ones, like the singular ones that we have in there. You'll see the difference because I didn't do it on those ones. I did it on the ones I had to put together. That's Liam and that's Ace.
Liam and Ace.
And I feel like just because of the thing that we know Ace does that he doesn't really quite realize he does and is then going to be able to do, I feel like if we implement that, he wins hands down because he doesn't even need to engage physically with this person to kill them.
That's true.
Spoilers. But
Liam's real strong though.
He's real strong, and he does heal very fast. So like
he's the strongest werewolf on the show.
Yeah, if it's straight hands to hand, like a hand-to-hand fight, I want to say Liam wins, but also one touch is all it takes, Casey. That's fucking true. Touch. So it's like this is the best person to put against him besides like Dice or Echo because
he's so
it's
like even how overpowered Ace is.
The thing, because the thing is like even if we don't consider the thing that we have him do later, one touch to put him to sleep and then just done. You know what I mean?
Done.
Yeah. How hard is it to kill a sleeping werewolf? Like, you know what I mean? Like, probably not that hard if they're asleep. Cut that bitch into pieces. This is my last resort.
I want you to know that we're also listening to music right now. We're listening to music, and Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran are just singing beautifully behind us talking about murder.
Beautifully. I can't hear them. They got real quiet. Okay.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, so like because of what
the dream thing.
Yeah, like it's one touch. I feel like it'd be such a close. I feel like it'd be really like a really close thing. Farrah, have you listened to Midnights? Because it's my entire personality right now.
That's what we've been listening to. This is a diversion.
This is all I am.
Yeah, I think it's.
I feel like it'd be very close because, like, I feel like even with Ace only needing that one touch, like, I feel like he's still going to take damage because, like, just aggressive werewolf baby has got the anger. He's ready to go.
Oh, he's.
But I don't think he's going to get the death blow in before Ace has that boy in a nice little nap.
Also, I'm not sure Liam is actually willing to like just kill people.
Right? Like he doesn't. He's not like.
He doesn't want to.
He's aggressive. Like he's got that.
He's aggressive. He's got the bloodlust. But he doesn't.
But it's not. Yeah. But he's not actually like murderous. There's like there's a distinction. Casey, new private dating chat. New private dating chat. Oh no.
Oh no. New private dating chat. That's not even a link.
Here
we go. Okay. So Ace.
I think Ace wins, but I think it is close. Like if it was straight, like just a hand-to-hand fight, Ace absolutely does not win that. Although I mean, Ace is also really like I haven't shown it much, but like he might be better than Dice. I'm not. Don't tell Dice I said that.
Don't tell Dice. We won't tell Dice. He doesn't need to know.
Okay, I think Ace wins this. Round 8. You forgetting how to spell 8. There we go.
Oh yeah, I forgot we gave Haley power, so she can do that shit. A good Haley. A good timeout.
Good job, Haley. I completely forgot Haley had powers. When you said that, I was like, is Haley in this fight with Liam and Ace? What's Haley's powers? I was like, my brain is so fried right now.
Don't worry about it.
What's next? I didn't spell that.
Okay.
Oh, this will be interesting.
This is Lydia Martin, and this is Alira, and
I think Lydia's got to win it.
I think Lydia has to win it because the screen.
Because not only the screen thing and like the thing
fighting.
she ends up being able to do with it, but then she learns to fight, and Alira does not.
Does not.
Alira can't fight. Like if you put a knife in Alira's hand, like she will stab a bitch, but like she can't see where that knife is going.
No.
For anybody who's here or watching this back doesn't know, Alira, the one on they're both redheads. The one on the right, my directions are off. Is blind. She's legally blind.
This one is a banshee. Don't worry about it.
She's a banshee. I have a lot of powers. So yeah, I think Lydia hands down wins that fight. Sorry, Allie. You did.
Sorry.
Lydia.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, I feel like Lydia has to.
Yeah, that one's like that. We don't have to argue that one that much because it's like even like pre her like having like some kind of hand-to-hand training, like having and learning.
I feel like Lydia could go feral.
I think she'd still. I think she'd still win it. Like just hand her a bat and she'd take that blind bitch out. Like you know, like girl can't see. She's not actually Daredevil, unfortunately.
She's not actually Daredevil. That's not how that works. Sorry, Haley.
Sorry, Haley.
Apologies to your Daredevil. Let him know I'm sorry.
Let him know I love Daredevil so much.
Okay, this one's going to be interesting.
This one's going to be interesting, right? Yeah. Because aside from like personalities being this is most similar with Kira and Rainey, I think this is the next most similar because not only similar experiences that they go through, but then I feel like the personalities like not that similar because I feel like they didn't lean into a lot of the stuff that they should have done.
Yeah, they didn't lean into.
But so what they did do still is mirrored, I feel like.
Yeah, this is Malia. All the team of characters on the left, if you haven't picked it up. So this is Malia, and then this is Nyla. And Malia is a were-coyote.
That is. So don't
worry about it.
Don't worry about what she can do.
She is a were-coyote, and this is a
69 biz out of here.
A little friend. That's all you need to know.
I mean,
I also feel like the way that the team wolf shifting actually works in the show is that it doesn't hurt them. So like,
that's true. They do love us. The spammers are here for us. They've been coming. Oh no, this is
fine. They weren't here at all last time.
I know.
We didn't get any spam comments last time.
No. Yeah, I feel like. Okay, I will say if Nyla isn't already empowered. That's what we'll call it. Because I don't want anybody readers to watch this back and know anything about Nyla. I want that to be a surprise when you see her. I don't think anybody knows. I mean, I've probably talked about it, but I don't think anybody's gonna remember by the time they get to Nyla.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Anyways, if Nyla is, then I think she's likely to win because she can do more in that direction. She's not limited to just the thing that Malia can do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if she's not already, I think Malia wins hands down.
Yeah.
However, I will say there is no hesitation. Well, I don't feel like Malia hesitates that much either, but there's no hesitation in Nyla. Like she's ready.
There's no hesitation in Malia either. I mean, that bitch always wants to kill people.
Right. There's hesitation at one time, but that's only because other people are influencing her and trying to give her morals.
Yeah, and she was like, "I don't need your morals. Please leave.
Please leave." I think.
I don't know. It's such a tight.
It's hard because I'm like, well, if Nyla is, but like she is most of the time is the thing, which makes it hard to like.
Bye, Farrah. Have fun.
Bye, Farrah. Love you.
Thanks for stopping by. Love you.
That's the thing is, I feel like. Because like I've told you some of the things that you'll eventually see Nyla.
Yeah, I remember.
And I feel like that those would all win. However, she's not always. And if she's not, Malia absolutely wins. Hands down. Yes. And it's not like even like a 50-50. Like when you first meet Nyla. Like it's more like a 90-10.
Yeah.
Being not before she's more normal. It's so hard to talk about Nyla without saying what she can do.
I know. I think it's Nyla then. If we're going like early books for your.
If we're going early books, I think it is Nyla, right?
I think it is Nyla.
I will say what Malia can do happens faster and is painless for some whatever reason. It happens faster than Nyla. So it's like if it's like we face off and Malia's Malia and Nyla's Nyla, and then
they shift.
Then I don't know. It's like still. It's still pretty fast, but it's just not as
pretty fast. It's just
So it's like I feel like she would get like a head start, but depending on where Nyla's going, I think she might still. Actually, wait. Can you see in that scene when Nyla's hurt and Ace first sees her? Isn't that what I had her fighting?
I think so. I think it is. But also we keep forgetting that Malia heals.
That is true. Malia does heal.
Malia heals.
But, you know, there's some things you can't heal from. Like being ingested.
That's fine. You can definitely heal. We've all been ingested before. I hope someone just opened the live show to that sentence and just left it.
We've all been ingested. Gosh, this is hard. I didn't think this was gonna be that hard.
Haley, tell us.
Haley, do you have thoughts based on all these arguments we've given?
Based on the facts that you have.
Oh, it's really hard.
Nyla. Okay.
I feel like it's probably not wrong if we're going early book. Like I feel like it is probably Nyla.
And also if we're going late, like we've been going like full Teen Wolf canon.
That's
like,
true.
Malia is less murderous by the end.
That is true. It's like we're doing Teen Wolf characters at the end, and then Deviant's characters like early. Okay, we're gonna go Nyla. Nyla wins that one. Okay, that was hard. That was a hard one.
That was a hard one.
I like that we're not like these aren't all just like, oh, this is who wins done next. Like this is fun.
No, we have to like think about it so hard.
Yeah. Okay, who's next?
Oh, okay.
Christ, this one. Okay, hang on a second. This is gonna be difficult.
Okay, this is Mason from Teen Wolf, and this is Jax from Deviants. They're both. I mean, this one's human, and this one is an empath. So.
Yeah, I feel like just based on the fact that, like, I mean, obviously Jax's powers are not like a defensive outward power, right now. But right now, I think Jax is gonna win because Jax is like down to kill a bitch. Like Jax is not. And you know what I mean? I feel like Mason's just the sweetest bean, and if we're not including any of the weird shit that they did with him, because they didn't.
Because they didn't. They forgot about it.
They didn't. I was going to say, like, if they did, if, like, he'd have still been something after that, then I would say he'd probably win. But because they didn't. He's just human. He's just human. I think Jax is just going to knife a bitch and be like, all right, done. Next.
Also, Mason has no fight training. Like, they never train him.
Like, he doesn't. And Jax does. Like, Jax is less fighty than all the other boys.
But he has training. Like, they've trained the baby.
He knows how to fight. Like, he knows hand to hand. He's good with a knife. He even has sword training because he likes swords. It's not useful, but he knows how to use one. So I think Jax wins that one. I think it's Jaxie.
Yeah, I don't think Mason can.
Sorry,
I love you, Mason.
Sorry, Mason.
It's okay. You won out of a lot of the Teen Wolf characters because you're in the movie. So like,
yeah, that's true. Round 11. I think we have 13 rounds.
I think so. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is interesting. I mean, I think it's probably gonna be Scott just because he heals and he's werewolf Jesus. But like, Chance ain't going down with that fight. Like, Scott's gonna have trouble in that fight. I'll tell you right now. Like, anybody who knows my character Chance was gonna be like, no, Chance isn't gonna. No, you don't know.
You don't understand.
You don't understand.
Yes, this is. And this is Chance from Deviants, and Scott McCall is a true alpha, which is bullshit. But he's an alpha werewolf, and he can fight and heal very quickly. And Chance is Plant Daddy.
Chance is Plant Daddy.
My explanation. And Scott is Werewolf Jesus.
Scott is Werewolf Jesus for sure. I think Scott's gonna win because of the healing factor. Like if you take the healing factor out, I feel like we'd have a deeper discussion about this.
Yeah, but with the healing factor, I think Scott.
With the healing factor, but I feel like it's not gonna be an easy fight for Scott. Scott's gonna have some trouble on that fight.
Scott's fought a tree before. Bye.
My camera, it says my camera was unplugged, but it wasn't. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second to fix
you flickered in for a second.
I think it did the thing it did to me when we were on the. Nobody worry about this. I'm gonna have to leave and come back. Hang on 1 second.
Goodbye. Bye, Bree's face. Sometimes her face vanishes. It's fine. Oh, there she goes. Now it's just me, Scott, and Chance hanging out, having a good time. As you do. Honestly, this seems like a party. They're also very good beans, both of them. So I would hang out with Scott and Chance in a heartbeat. This is my random nonsense as I wait for Bree to return. Bree, come back.
Back.
Oh, she has a face.
It just did that thing where like it wants to switch in the middle of using a
your
camera
mic
to the camera.
It's weird.
Oh, it should be fine. Let me bring it over closer. Is that better?
No, further away.
Further
I just
away?
got like weird. Is it on the right mic?
Yeah, I checked. I did reset them. It's probably just because it's coming back in. Haley, let me know if my mic is weird for you.
Yeah, we had a party while you were gone. I said I wanted to hang out with Scott and Chance in a heartbeat. Like, sounds like a great party.
That's a good, wholesome party.
It's a wholesome party.
This is a wholesome party. Sounds fine. Okay, thank you, Haley.
Haley. Okay, are we ready for the next one then? Because Scott wins.
How hard is it to kill Scott? You know what I mean? Like if he's pinned down, I'm just saying.
We've seen how hard it is to kill Scott, and apparently it's very fucking hard.
That's true, but I mean, like if he's immobilized, which
he was dead for 15 minutes.
That's true. He came back. He came back. Okay,
he came back.
He's Jesus, so he wins. But I'm just saying, there is definitely debate that Chance could win that fight for sure.
I will say I'm gonna say it's a close fight, but
Scott
it's a very Jesus, and Jesus always wins in a fight.
Chance kills him. It's done. He walks away. 20 minutes later, Scott just wakes up. That's what happens. Oh, okay, Scott. We're giving it Scott.
We're giving it Scott. I do think Scott is much more less I don't think he kills anyone in the show, but I'm giving him a little bit of murder.
I mean, they're both pretty much like pacifists, like genuinely.
Yeah, they are.
But I think Chance is more willing, actually.
Chance is probably more willing.
Spoilers to any beta readers.
Spoilers.
Okay,
are we ready for
the last one? Is this the last one? I think it is.
No,
no, we have one more. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't count. Sorry, Styles. Goodbye. That's all I gotta say to that.
This is Styles.
This is Jillian. Dead. Styles was dead before he turned around.
Styles is a human and has a bat, and Jillian can throw you across the room and also loves stabbing a bitch. So he's so dead.
She's gonna take her time with it, and he's gonna watch her laugh while she does it. Bye, Styles. That one was easy. Like, no offense to Styles, I love him. He's my favorite character in the whole show. But my God, Jill will end you so fast.
So fast.
So fast. Okay. That was easy. That's one of the really easy ones.
Oh, this one will be fun.
This is true because the only thing that's saving Theo right now is that he heals. That's the only thing that even gives him a chance.
And that he's a master planner. He's very logical.
I'll say he's probably smarter than Mason, but he's not more powerful than Mason. No one knows how. This is Mason, by the way.
This is Mason.
For anyone who doesn't know,
Theo
and Mason.
Theo from Team Wolf.
Yeah, no one knows the depths of what Mason can do. It's a lot. He can do so much, Casey.
But as we know at the very beginning of meeting him, the whole chapter you sent me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, his power doesn't really evolve that much other than the weird thing I want to do that I told you about.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing. I mean, it's the same power. It's just him learning to do more. It's not like the power is evolving. He's already at his peak right now.
Yeah.
He's killed so many.
He's killed so many people.
Don't worry about it. I feel like, okay, how hard do you think it is to kill Theo with the healing? Oh, again? God damn it! I'll be right back. I don't know how to make it.
Now I have to think about this question because I don't actually know. Because we don't know. Because Teen Wolf's nonsense. Ugh. Also, I love pitting my two favorite characters against each other. By Breeze FaceTime too. Yeah. She's back.
We moved the computer and it did it. And it's saying it's unplugged, but it's not. And it just is defaulting it to the other webcam. So I just need to not move the laptop at all. Because that's what happened.
Yeah. It must, maybe the wire's fucked up or something.
Maybe, but I don't want to buy a 15th webcam for this goddamn computer. I'm done. I bought so many to find one that wasn't even just shitty quality.
I know.
It was upsetting. Okay. So anyways, how hard do you think it is to kill Theo with the healing factor? How much does it take?
I think
he can't return.
Pretty fucking hard. If it's not Wolfsbane or anything like that, if it's just normal shit, I feel like it's pretty fucking hard to kill any of them.
I think Mason's gonna win this fight. I don't think you understand the depth of what Mason.
No, I probably don't.
I don't think you do. He can make anything, Casey. Literally anything.
Yeah.
With that power. And he can do a lot with it in one go. Like, it's not like limited to like, oh, I've made a knife and that's all I've got. Like, he can do a lot of things at once. And also, he's probably a better just like hand-to-hand fighter than Theo. Like, I'm not saying Theo's not good. He's got his wolf fu. But I feel like Mason's probably been trained a little better with that as well. Because he's literally been trained to kill people.
I mean, so has Theo. They're
both
brought up to murder from birth.
That's true, but I feel like it's a little different. It's a little different. I don't know. I think Mason wins, but you seem to be hesitant, so I think we're gonna keep debating it.
Mostly because I just like we haven't, even like me, I haven't seen Mason do that, so in my head it doesn't stick. Like the way that he fights in my head doesn't line up with that, so it doesn't make sense to me because we haven't seen him fight like that.
No, I mean I've shown it. You just haven't seen it. You're not that far.
I'm not that far.
Because we took him out of book 1. He's not even in book 1 anymore.
I know. I miss him.
Yeah. No,
but yeah.
There's a reason he's the one who continuously gets sent the most out of Mercer's deviants, because he is the best. Not just because he has his like he follows his orders to a T, and listens. Supposedly, Mercer thinks he's listening the most. It's because he is the best. He is the best fighter, powers and probably without powers as well that he has. Definitely better. I think he's probably the best of like actual just hand-to-hand fighter as well than the others too. Like imagine Wesley in a fight. I feel like that guy probably just relies on his powers more than anything.
I don't even want to consider his existence in my life. I can't believe you've done this to me.
I hate him so much. Normally when
my character fight.
When I like make characters, even characters you're not supposed to like, I still like them. Like there's still something fun about them. And there's this one character I have who I just genuinely hate.
We just don't like him.
I can't wait to kill him. I don't know when he'll die, but I assume I'm gonna kill him someday.
One day. Haley will leave one night and we'll just decide to murder him. As does happen.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out if there's a certain like plot thing I wanted to use him for, and if I decide I'm not gonna use that, then he could die earlier. I just don't know when that would fall.
Okay, I think I will succumb then to Mason.
I think it's Mason.
It's a weird sentence.
I will succumb to Mason, as we all do.
As we all do.
Like I think, like I'm not saying like Theo don't put up a good fight. I'm just saying I think Theo can absolutely be overwhelmed with Mason's power. Absolutely. Yeah,
and also
in a similar way that like. Because Ace's power can subdue someone so quickly, I feel like Mason's like obviously a very different way, but I feel like he can absolutely subdue someone and get them killed really quickly, with the fast healing.
And also, neither of them are hesitating in this fight. Like some of them, it's been like one's hesitating, or the other one is.
There's no hesitation. Here
no hesitation from either side.
No hesitation. Like it's full balls to the walls, murder to the death.
They're like, oh, we're doing this, okay.
I feel like if someone has to win, I feel like it's Mason, but like I get why you're hesitant because you don't know. I've not shown you.
I don't know.
And to be fair, like the one thing I've like told you about is like that scene with him and Dice, but that was when they were both like 16. That was before Mason now.
Yeah.
And Mason does almost die in that fight with Dice, and Dice heals really fast, and that's why Dice gets the upper hand.
Exactly.
But Mason now, no, because that was a learning experience for Mason as well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like he didn't know he was going to meet someone in a fight who could heal that fast, and now he knows that like his literally Dice like used his power against him in that fight, and because he could heal from it, leaned into it, and so like now that's something that Mason like knows can happen. I feel like he would absolutely overwhelm him with the power. Maybe we'll write this one day. We'll do a crossover fanfic and we'll write this fight.
It would be a fun fight. Just Styles yelling on the sidelines like, really? We have a Shadow Boy but no fucking vampires yet?
Right?
My new favorite joke.
Styles is the peanut gallery.
I mean, he always is. Yeah,
yeah, like that is exactly his role. So are you succumbing to Mason, or are we going to keep battling?
Succumbing to Mason.
It's like a Pokemon battle.
It's like a Pokemon battle. I choose you.
Okay,
Mason
I think we've done the
Shadow. It was very effective.
Okay, I will say it looks like more deviants have won than Teen Wolf characters, which is fun for me. I love that Corey's on your list.
I also love that.
I love that Corey is one of the Teen Wolf characters who won his deviant fight. That's amazing.
Like, you would not expect that.
No, we have our 2 ties. We'll have to come back to Lydia. Also, you wouldn't expect to pick one of the Teen Wolf characters to win her fight.
No, but here we are.
And Scott.
Also,
and then
I
Kira and
realized
Jackson are in the ties.
I'm glad that both Masons didn't win that fight. I mean, Teen Wolf Mason was never going to win, but like that would have been so confusing going into the final round.
Right. So what do we do? Okay, now we have all these winners. So now we have to like re-pit them against each other? How are we doing this?
Yeah. Okay, so my idea
is it like a brawl and we're going to be like first one out if they're all in a fight together? Like how do we want to do it? Or do we just like go down the list and just start? I don't know.
Okay, so how many did we have ties for?
We only had the 2 ties, Jackson, Echo.
Okay, so let's put the ties against each other, and then we'll just match up down the list.
Wait, so when you say put the ties together, what does that mean?
Put them against each other. Put the ties against each other.
Oh, so like Echo and Jackson fighting Kira and Rainey?
Yeah.
And it's like a team up? Because Echo is not going to try to kill Rainey. He'd win. But he's not going to
would win, but he's not going to try and do it.
Jackson would kill Kira, though. He doesn't even know
Kira. They've never met.
They've never met.
He'd be like, oh, that's Scott's ex-girlfriend again?
Another one.
Another
one.
I'm
flirting with this one. I'm tired. I'm gay.
Yeah, I went to London and I'm gay now.
Gay now.
As does happen.
Okay. What if we put Jackson, Echo, Kira, and Rainey all in one fight, and then we try to pull out one Teen Wolf winner and one Deviant winner of the 4?
Okay.
And then we can go down. So we put that, it's one fight. Like we put them in a like an arena. I was gonna say a bowl. Put them in a bowl together.
Put them in a bowl together. That's great. We shrink them first and then we put them in a bowl.
Okay, so yeah, let's put this lizard, this fox, this Rainey, and this Echo in a fight together.
I mean, then I feel like Rainey and Echo team up and win. I mean, that's not the rules we set out, but like I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Put into a salad.
Yeah, salad them. Haley knows. Like I've already broken the rules of what we just said. Like when
should we just pick? Okay, out of the 2 ties, should we pick who would be the winner between the 2 deviants and then between the 2 Teen Wolf characters, and then that's like our for those rounds that would be
maybe
the winner.
Okay, yeah,
because then it's definitely Echo because Rainey can't hurt him.
Yeah,
so like it's definitely Echo in that situation.
It's just
Jackson and Kira, it's probably Jackson.
It's probably Jackson,
right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
so that puts so instead of Jackson and Echo as a tie, and then Kira and Rainey, we just take Kira and Rainey off, and
Jackson and
Echo are separate on this list now. Okay, that's what we're doing. By Kira and Rainey, you're both dead now, even though you tied. And then
they're just sitting to the side. It was a friendly murder.
It was a friendly murder. Okay,
it does happen.
So, who we have in our rounds? We have Phoenix, we have Corey, we have Dice, we have Wizard, we have Jackson, and we have Echo. We have Ace, we have Lydia, we have Nyla, we have Jax, we have Scott, we have Jillian, we have Mason, and also I've realized now these final rounds, my characters are definitely going to have to fight each other. It's going to be funny.
It's going to be funny. God, okay.
I feel like I can pinpoint like the top 3 that are going to win any of these fights. Like who's going to come out of this like battle royale. Like Scott's going to be in the top, Dice is probably going to be in the top, Jillian's probably going to be in the top, Mason might be in the top. Wizard obviously wins, but
Wizard obviously wins. I feel like we can just take Wizard out and then put her on top.
Okay.
Like that was a weird sentence. Like a cake topper, just plop.
Okay. So how do we want to do the rest of this fighting? Do we literally just want to like pick random ones and have them fight?
Want to just do like the top 2 and then like the next 2 and then like
literally just pair them as I go down the list?
Yeah, because I feel like that would be the least confusing.
This will be interesting. Goodbye, Corey, because it's Phoenix and Corey.
Oh yeah, Corey. Goodbye, my chameleon boy.
My notebooks. Okay, so I'm gonna scratch out Corey. Phoenix won. The next was Dice and Wizard. So that's a standoff. We're gonna go down the list. Now we're back to Jackson and Echo. This doesn't work.
I feel like it's Echo then. I feel like Echo wins. Because Jackson can't hurt him.
Right? But it's really hard to kill Jackson. Just like it's like real hard to kill Scott. Like if that's the defining factor.
It's so hard to kill him.
I mean, I'm sure Echo could figure it out, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure we can knock this lizard out and cut him up into pieces and throw him in the river.
Listen, technically, he would be dead. he would just then probably wake up like an hour later. But I mean, he'd be dead, so
That's
that
true.
probably counts.
Like he does win the fight that way.
Yeah.
So it is probably Echo.
It's probably Echo because Jackson.
I mean, Echo didn't lose a fight to a tiger.
That's true.
So he's not gonna lose to a lizard.
Listen, he's a lizard wolf, though. He's not just a lizard.
Oh my god. Okay, Echo
He's a
wins.
venomous
So
lizard.
goodbye, Jackson. Jackson's off the list. Next is
Goodbye,
Ace
Jackson.
versus Lydia.
Oh.
I feel like Ace is probably gonna win that.
I also feel like it. Unless she bursts his eardrums.
That's a good point.
Because hers is also
she
distant.
exploded a guy's head.
She exploded a guy's head, and also, if she screams at him when he shoots something at her, it's just gonna go back to him, right? And shoot himself?
Probably. The problem is if he gets close enough to her, he wins.
Yeah.
But
like if they
she's
start like
coming,
this,
yeah,
she
she
screams.
might win. She could explode this boy's brain. And if
She
we're
could
not
explode
if we're
this
not
boy's
factoring in the thing that he's going to be able to do later, which
No.
we didn't in the first fight, we didn't factor that in.
no,
He still
because it's
won.
a
So
later.
we're not going to factor that in. Yeah, it's a much later thing. So Lydia might
win.
win. I'm going to let her take it. We'll let
Yeah.
her take it. I think she wins. I'm shedding.
That's fine.
Okay, next is Nyla and Jax.
Nyla and Jax. I mean, Nyla. Jax.
Gotta be Nyla. Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Nyla does not give a shit.
Oh, shit. Okay, first of all, we have an uneven number going down the list. now.
Okay.
But our next two are Scott and Jillian,
Oh.
which is difficult. It is difficult.
It is difficult because she does not heal.
She does not heal, but like also like he needs to get to her to kill her. He doesn't have
he needs to get to her to
long
kill her.
distance defense, and she does. Now I don't necessarily know that she can kill him with her power without getting close to him, in which then he would then kill her. I feel like it's like a difficult fight.
Could she hold the knife and push at it and then slam it into him?
Oh yeah, she's done that before. She's used her mind for
Okay,
knives.
then I think she could kill him.
So she could, and also I mean like she can use a normal gun. She can pin him down. That's like her when she's 12. You see her doing that. She doesn't control the power very well. She's just keeping someone pinned down repeatedly.
Just keeping someone pinned down. Yeah, I remember that scene.
So
And
like
if you
feel, but it is with this Scott, so it's like he's just gotta wake back up. He's Jesus.
listen, we decided that still counts though. If he's dead for 15 minutes,
That's
then he's
true.
dead.
That's true. Jillian might win that fight.
I think Jillian wins that fight because also like it does like it's Wolfsbane's bullets, but also if you fill a man with enough bullets, I assume he dies.
I assume
Like even if he's a werewolf.
Right. I mean that's true because when we do kill Scott that one time, it's not even like with Wolfsbane or anything. It's just like enough damage.
Just enough bullets.
Done. Yeah.
Enough damage, yeah. It's not
I don't,
bullets.
yeah, it wasn't bullets. But it was
The
just like enough damage taken that he stopped. He couldn't heal from it fast enough. So I think Jillian could win that.
I think Jillian could win that.
I think
Jillian wins.
Scott. Okay, I thought it was gonna be harder when we got to Scott. Okay. Next up, Mason was just at the bottom. So do we just go back to the top? Do we just take Mason back to the top?
Yeah, we can carry.
Mason and Phoenix. Phoenix does heal. It's slower than like Dice
Phoenix
healing or
does
Werewolf healing, but she does heal. And she could set Mason on fire, which means she actually could win this one because he doesn't heal.
He doesn't heal.
And she doesn't need to touch him. Although he also doesn't need to be close enough to use his power. Like his power can move
And
fast. And do a
Does
lot.
she need an
So,
eye line on someone to set them on fire?
No.
Does
No.
she need an eye line on someone to set them on fire in the first like 2 books?
No.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of things she's setting on fire accidentally and not even looking at.
That's true. She doesn't have
sometimes
an
she's
eye
doing
line.
it when looking. I mean, the scene that you saw, she's like throwing fire while the car's moving. That's not very precise. People, a lot of notifications.
No, but that's more like summon fire than like spontaneously make something combust fire.
No. She. I mean, yeah, she could do both. I mean, I mean, you see all the stuff she. Well, you haven't seen it, but with Dice, in those scenes too. So I mean, like, she could literally. It's hard. It's hard because it's like in any normal situation, he's gonna win that fight, but because her power being the fire, like she could.
But also
hurt him a lot faster before he could do it.
I feel like she would hesitate before she did it.
That's true, and he would not.
He would not hesitate.
The thing is, it depends. Because, like, if she's in a situation where someone's trying to hurt her, I mean, like, you saw the flashback, like, everything burns. So it's like, instinctively, it happens, like, without her meaning to, in those situations. Yeah. Like, it's instinct. It just comes out. So, like, there is still a good chance that even without doing it intentionally, she could still win the fight.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know. now that I'm thinking about it, could he use his power to put the fire out before it really, really, crisped him? He might be able to. I'd have to think about that.
He might be able to.
But he might.
If he wrapped himself in shadows?
I was about to say, he could probably put the fire out. He'd be hurt. He's not healing. He'd be hurt, she is. But, he could probably not die from the fire and then still kill her, probably. It's very possible. It'd be close.
Could he put preemptive shadows on? Armor?
Yes, he can do that.
I mean...
He can do that. Is he already wearing them? Don't know. But he can do that. He can do so much, Casey. I'm trying to tell you this. When I think about what I've given him as this power, I'm it's really overpowered.
Yeah.
I don't show him using it in that way a lot because you're not seeing all that stuff happen.
Yeah, that stuff.
He's scary. What do you think about the things he could do with his power?
You gotta write me a Mason scene where he just murders people so I know how strong his power is.
Get you a nice murder power scene.
I want Mason fanfiction from you, the author.
Hi, Self-Friend.
Hi.
Why are you upset? Come here. You want to come say hi to everybody? Come here.
Come here. See us.
Come here. Well, I know. My headphones fell out, but I got the cat, so worth it. I know. Do you want to say hi to the people? This is Sofrana. If she's in the fight, she wins because she's a little crazy lady.
Because all cats win.
Hey. You'd win against Wizard. It's probably not true, actually. Don't tell her. She likes to put on a show. She acts like she's so aggressive. She just screams a lot, but she doesn't know about violence. And it's the best thing. Because if she learned about violence, like her sister, we would all die. Yeah, she's pudding brains. But she screams. If you pick up this cat, come to my house, you pick up this cat, she's screaming at you oh God, this cat. And it's she doesn't even know how to use her knives. If she scratches you, it's an absolute accident. She doesn't intentionally do anything bad. I know. You have litter on your forehead. You're dirty. Is that why you came crying to me? Because you're dirty? You stinky, dirty girl? No. Let me get it off.
She's so growly. She's good.
No.
Still, who do you think wins the fight? Oh, okay.
I mean, you can go now. I was immediately going to give it to Phoenix, but then I was but actually,
if Mason is that overpowered, I think we need to give it to Mason.
I think he can come out of that. I think he might. I think he might. Ashley screaming about how fab I am because she saw my red hair.
Oh, good.
Thanks, Ashley. I think Mason's got to win. Oh my God, Casey! If Mason wins this fight with Phoenix, okay, wait. Am I doing the thing where I took Mason from the bottom list, so then he's gonna fight Phoenix, and then I leave them, and then the next two. Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. Wait, no. Okay, that's fine. We'll eventually get through this list. She's tearing up the other chair back there because the other chair's behind me.
Yeah.
I stole my boyfriend's chair. I'm using that right now. Hi, you get to use the chair now because I'm not.
She's a good lady. Look at her.
This is my chair, so I do my business.
She's a business lady.
No. Sofrana, you're not supposed to do that to my chair. Sofrana, I'm right here. Sofrana, I'm looking at you. I have video proof of your crimes. No, I was just licking my butt.
She's I don't know nothing about crimes.
I love that this entire live show has just been Haley watching us do this. We could have just done this in a hangout.
Yeah. Well, listen.
But
you know what? Watch time for this.
We get watch time. Guys, we're almost at 4,000 hours. We're almost going to get monetized.
Close. Yeah.
And we're maybe gonna actually get back on our a semi-normal doing videos maybe this upcoming year. We're trying to slowly wean ourselves back into it.
Yeah.
So the point where when we get monetized, we'll actually be putting shit out to get money from it.
That would be nice.
So are we killing Phoenix? I'm sorry, Haley. I think Mason
just killed
Phoenix. I think Mason just killed Phoenix. Oops.
That's fine. She's okay. She's a Phoenix.
Okay, so then that means we have Dice and Wizard again, which is a standoff, and we have to skip it. I think what's going to happen is we're going to have to keep skipping it till Dice fights someone who maybe can kill him. He's just going to stay in this rotation for a minute.
Well, we could just take Wizard out now and then put her back on top, like I said. So who would Dice fight without Wizard?
Next, Dice fights Lydia. Casey, I think that might be your last Teen Wolf character in the mix.
That might be. And honestly,
I think Lydia's your last Teen Wolf character, which means she wins the Teen Wolf.
She wins Teen Wolf.
She wins Teen Wolf. Wow.
I feel like that's not true if we actually put the Teen Wolf characters against each other.
If we put them against each other, no.
That's a whole different live show.
A whole different live show. Oh, sad face is that for Phoenix?
Yeah.
Sorry. I was going to say Mason would never, but actually, Mason, at this point in time, has no reservations.
No. He's never even been in a restaurant.
That's probably true. I love how funny and accurate that is.
It's the best joke I'll make today. Good night. I'll just leave.
Okay, so wait. What just happened? Oh, Dice is about to
Dice
kill
is
Lynn.
lid.
Yeah, Dice kills her for sure. There's no way.
Man. She could explode his head, though. For funsies. I don't think... could he survive an exploded head?
I have not canonized how deep... Like, I know it's not the same as Roman. Roman comes back from that.
Yeah.
Dice, I have not canonized it for myself how... What like the line is that you can't come back from. I have not decided it yet. So I don't know. I'm gonna say probably not, but like again, have not canonized.
Yeah, probably like
because it is more intense than like Fee's healing. It's definitely in the middle of like Fee's like at the bottom level of self healing. Roman,
I feel like
Jack Harkness. Dice
yeah. I feel like brain stuff though is like where it breaks down the healing.
Brain stuff is
like
different.
Regenerate brain.
But I feel like Dice is just skilled enough that like you get to her before she could even like load that screen in.
She's so screamy, guys.
She is so screamy.
Poor Holland.
Oh, I think Dice wins it. I think Dice wins it.
Okay, I'll allow it.
I think
he's so OP.
He is OP.
I think she would have a chance.
Yeah. Anyone else? I mean, like we let her kill Ace.
That's true.
And Ace is almost as good at Dice. He just doesn't heal. So that means next would be next is Nyla versus Jillian.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Ooh.
That's fun. You have fun with that. This is pure nonsense.
You have fun catching up, Josh. There's mixed in slight spoilers and then also trying to talk around spoilers for Deviants while we're doing this weird bullshit. And Teen Wolf spoilers if you care about that.
I doubt anyone cares.
Don't. But enjoy catching up while we continue to finish this battle royale of our characters. This is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing.
It's fun. We're having fun. No one else is here, so I haven't felt the need to like be like, okay, let's wrap this up and talk about other shit. No one else is here.
No one's here but Haley, and she doesn't mind our bullshit.
So Josh has to catch up, so
exactly.
Yeah, we got half an hour before Josh gets back to where we currently are. Okay, Jillian and Nyla. Okay, see, because this is like you immediately want to go Jillian just because.
Thank you,
Jillian.
Yeah, I redyed it. You can't really see it, but yeah, I redyed my hair.
Yeah, her hair's all red now. We match.
All red now. We match.
Haley is someone. Haley is someone. You've offended
You
her.
are someone. I'm sorry.
I offend her. I don't actually know who said that.
But you're not, you're not like an outside person. You're part of the brain. So
yeah, you're part of the brain.
Yeah, like our brain.
Our brains. What was I saying? Yeah, like you'd immediately want to say Jillian, but again, Nyla can do things.
But she can't. Can she do distance things? Because she needs to get close to Jillian.
Exactly, and that's the thing. That's Jillian's upper hand. Not to mention Jillian's just got so many like other skills in her pocket.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
To get close to
her. Like Jillian literally has been training like a hand-to-hand combat and stuff, and with weapons since she was a little kid. Like she's actually trained on these things. She's probably better trained than like Dice and everybody else because she like took classes from like being like a very small child, all the way up until age of 12. When things happen.
And things go down as things do when you're 12.
Yeah, I think Jillian does win it. I think Jillian does.
I think Jill wins. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Nyla. Which means we come back around. Okay, I knew this is what we were going to come back to, and I'm excited for it. Mason and Dice. I mean, to be fair, Dice has won that fight once already, but that was several years ago.
That was a baby.
They were both babies.
That was 6 years ago. As of
I think I just canonized the ages. I think Dice is 16 and Mason's like.
Oh, Dice 18? Was 16. Okay.
Yeah, Dice was 16 because Dice is younger. Dice is 20.
Yeah, I know Dice is younger. I just.
Yeah, I think Dice was like 16 during that fight, and Mason's like right around 18 because we decided it's right after the thing, the other thing, for the angst. The angst. So yeah, they're both babies. Right now, Dice is in book 1. Dice is 20, and I guess in book 1, Mason would be like 22 because he turns 23 in book 2.
I mean,
yeah, Mason and Dice.
It kind of was.
I mean, it was. I mean, Dice literally thinks he killed Mason. Like he stabs that bitch like in the chest, and he's coughing up blood. He's like, "I'm done here." It was like again, it was baby Dice who wasn't like thinking about how you need to finish the job and like make sure a person's dead before you walk away. and Mason probably had a lot of people on standby who came and collected him before he died, and he barely survived that. But yeah,
now
it's a hard one because Dice heals, Mason doesn't.
Dice heals,
but again,
also
we had Mason win the firefight with Fee, so like that's got to be the same thing
canceled
here.
out.
And Dice's fire not as powerful as Fee's, so
and also Dice has to get close to him.
That's true. Again. And again, Mason,
because he could just hold his ankles in place, like tendril ankle shadow.
Yeah,
and then he can't get close to him.
Exactly. And we're not implementing other things right now, so things I can't talk about.
Exactly, those things don't count. We're
that even Dice doesn't know about. Yeah. So I think Mason has to win.
I think Mason has to win.
I think Mason might be the winner of this entire thing.
I do too.
I'm excited. I can't believe it took so long for Dice, though. I'm excited that took that long.
Since we were talking about the Theo Mason fight, and you were telling me everything, I was like, "Bitch, this bitch is gonna win the whole fucking fight." Because I mean, besides against Wizard, he's not killing a kitten. It's very overpowered.
Next would be Echo and Julian. Oh. Well, I mean, I think Echo might win that one because he's shielded.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, in like a hand-to-hand fight, she's more skilled than he is. Absolutely. He is probably more proficient with like actual weapons than she is. I would say at least with guns. But I think because of the shield, he's probably gonna eventually win that fight. Like it might take a few minutes, but I think he wins it. Just because like she can't really do any damage whatsoever.
No.
She can throw him all about and throw things at him, but it's not like he's not taking any damage.
No.
So it might take him a minute to she might hold him off for a bit, but I think he's winning. I think, okay. I like that it took this long for Jill and Dice to get out of the round, though. Which means now we're down to Echo and Mason. Oh, God! Is that right? Yeah, Mason's and Echo. It's down to the final fight is Mason and Echo. I didn't believe, like, thinking about Echo, because I forget the shield sometimes. I'm like, he shouldn't have made it this far. But because
he has his shield.
Because of the shield, he makes it this far. God, he's so privileged. Privileged little white boy.
What it would have to be is we would have to have Echo. It's whoever falls asleep first. Right?
Like, yeah, who could possibly...
Like, actually?
Because, like, yeah, again, if he's not taking the damage, he's not losing the fight. But... And I don't think Mason can't do anything to get through that shield. There's nothing he can do.
Can he armor Echo? This is a weird question, but go with me on it. Could he wrap himself in the shadow armor? Like he wraps himself in shadow armor.
Wrap Echo in it?
Yeah.
Echo would still be shielded. It would just be over the shield.
No, I know, but go with me. Could he do that?
Maybe.
Okay, if he can do that, would that then cut off his oxygen? Could he solidify it enough that it would cut off Echo's oxygen?
Ooh, maybe?
Because this is my first thought.
Because the way Echo's shield works, like he instinctively can filter things. Like he can, he's in the shield and he can like oxygen filters through. But if like poison's in the air, he can like literally it's filtering, so like only oxygen's coming through. But if like you're blocking off the oxygen,
like if he can't breathe, then he dies.
I mean, you know what? You're right. I think absolutely Mason just won that fight. I think so. I'm proud it took him this long to die, though. Good boy. And then it's down to Mason and Wizard Wins. Because we're not killing the guy. Mason won! I'm so proud of him.
I will say, early Mason, would he kill the cat, though? Because I think he would.
I don't want to say yes, but probably. I mean, it's about, like, if he's told to.
If he's
like,
told
it has to be a direct order from Mercer. And he has to be like, I mean, like, because again, we know what he does to prove his loyalty. Again, that's not like a permanent thing, but it's more traumatizing than if someone tells you.
Sorry, that character's a kitten now in my brain.
What?
That character's a kitten now in my brain. To prove your loyalty, you have to kill this kitten. It's like, oh, that character's a kitten now. Okay, thank you for that mental image.
Oh yeah, no, he could be a kitten.
We'll have to face past his kitten persona later.
His kitten persona. Oh my god, we should do that for all of them.
We should. That's a whole other live show.
Yeah, I think Mason won. I love that a character that none of my beta readers know won this, so they don't even get to.
No, Josh is gonna be so confused. Sorry, Josh.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mason wins.
Mason wins. Yeah, Mason is. I'm telling you, he's A lot. Because I went real far with what he's able to do. And again, the thing that we came up with the other day that I was like, I don't know when we're gonna do this, but we're gonna do a thing. That's gotta obviously it ties into the other person and whatever we're gonna make the rules of their thing. Mm-hmm. But it also ties into him. The fact that it's gonna be a thing that exists after the fact, that's weird. And I feel like it's gonna have implications with his power that I'm then gonna have to consider later, but I don't want to think about that right now.
We don't have to consider it right now. It's a later thing. We don't have to consider thoughts.
No, I don't want to consider any thoughts.
I don't have any thoughts. But yeah, that took us an hour 20 minutes to go through everyone.
Yeah, I didn't think it was because I thought we were literally in my brain. I was like, oh, we're just gonna pair them up and have them fight. And I didn't think it was gonna be a battle royale. But I'm like, that makes no sense. Obviously, who's the final winner? So I'm gonna keep going through it. Well, Mason.
To Mason and also Wizard.
Mostly Wizard. She worked so hard to win that fight.
She did. She probably booped so many people and mittened them.
You're gonna love that scene when you finally get to it. Also, I do think after Nano, I will probably just let you and Haley have the rough draft of book 2.
Hell yeah.
Because I don't my brain's gonna want to go into fixing book 2 after Nano, but I really want to do draft 3 of book 1 next year because I plan to query by the end of next year on draft 3. So I'll probably let you have the rough draft of book 2 to go into. Because then because I assume books 3 and 4 are about to fall the fuck apart. Casey, I don't know how to fix it. We gotta go through book 2 first so we can figure out how to fix these ones.
Yeah.
Ever the case.
Ever the case.
I don't know if my other beta readers are gonna get the rough draft of book 2. You probably won't get it until it's been revised a little. But Casey has rights, you don't.
I have rights.
Casey and Haley. I think Casey and Haley, but Haley's on chapter 16 of book 1, so she's got a little ways to go. Haley also has those rights. Haley's just rightfully going slower. But yeah.
I have so many rights. I was there for most of the writing of that book.
That is true. We did both those nanos together for the original book 1 and for book 2 last year.
Yeah, and just
book 1 was over a 2-year span. Also, the year you visited me, I was doing a version of Deviants. I think that was one of the old versions I was doing.
Oh yeah,
I barely made it to 50K. Yeah,
I was there for that month.
Version, yeah, the month you lived with me, I think that was Deviants.
Yeah, and I was here.
It's almost always. If you look at my Nano history, it's literally Deviants every fucking year. There's so many renditions. Usually, anytime you see something different, it's during the Camp Nanos. Although there was the one year I did. The first year I did over a good amount over 50K was actually when I did Children of the Sky, my first branching off with the fantasy series. And I haven't revisited it. That's not true. I did my Lost God novella for our Camp Nano, which is part of that series. Sorry, speech.
I'm so proud of Mason.
He won. Oh man, that was fun. I don't know why I was surprised by that until we got into the round with him in Phoenix.
Yeah,
choked me up a little because I was I was originally going to give it to her. I was like, man, bitch can burn, bitch, and done next. And I was like, well, actually, he's so overpowered, Casey. I think it was also the decision I made for this stupid thing that I wanted. Again, I don't want to say what it is. In the fight, in the parking lot in book 2.
Yes.
The thing that I wanted to do simply so that there would be a mark left. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a change to what his power could do in that moment, because originally it was he could only do obviously it's like smoke and shadow, but then it solidifies. Mm-hmm. But I was like, no, he can do more. And that was the moment I changed what it can be componentized as. Because I wanted that, and that was the only reason that I changed it, being not just solidifying into things.
It's so good though.
Yeah, and that widens what he can do with it as well, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird.
I'm glad my favorite character of Deviants won.
Well, you've never even met him.
You sent me that whole chapter. I think that counts.
I did. Technically, I sent you the second. I don't think I sent you the actual chapter where they fight right before that. Technically, that's the meeting.
I didn't see the meeting. I saw the adventure.
Yeah, you saw the other thing. It's a fun time.
I do love that that you didn't send me the meeting, and we didn't think about that until now. You just sent me the nonsense.
And it was right before. It's the chapter right before. It literally, like, it cuts off, and then I think we skipped to, like, a different POV for, like, a little bit, and then we come back into that. And I think I just forgot about it because, like, we were just focused on that, planning that out, because we didn't have a plan for that. Like, that fight had already been written. I was just, I don't even think I changed it much from its last version. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna be writing the series for the rest of my life. I don't know if we mentioned this in the last live show, but we moved everything, and so now there's many extra books in the series.
We broke everything.
Also, there's like a lot of plans for like side novellas or like, you know, like point, like in the middle of book novellas and things like that I have to figure out. I've not been thinking about
from a different point of view.
Mm-hmm. Those I think will all just be like deleted scenes.
Yeah, probably, but still.
Which, like, I don't know if that, like, when I publish, like, that would be a thing that they'd, like, let me put in the books, like, at the end, or if it's just something I would, like, post online or something.
They might let you do, if they do, like, special editions, it would be in, like, a Barnes & Noble edition.
Exactly, and I'd have plenty to offer them. I did actually, just for the first time, write a scene from a different POV that is a scene that was already written. I did that, was that yesterday?
Yes.
With Roman, that scene.
Yesterday was very long. And I was very tired.
We were here so long because I got up so early. So I was like, I guess I'm just on now. And you're like, all right. And then we were like, oh, God, this is going to be the longest day of our lives.
It was so long. I think we got on at like 2 something my time.
It was so early. We normally don't get on till like 5 my time at the earliest.
Yeah, like 6 my time. So
yeah,
that makes sense.
And we got on really early. It was like 1 o'clock for me because I was like awake at 10 and just couldn't go back to sleep.
Yeah, it was so early.
And I decided, who wants to be productive around the house when I could sit here and stare at Casey?
Exactly. Thank you.
I do a lot of chapter breakdowns, which are
chapter breakdowns.
And I would like to finish the book 3 ones tonight, and then try to get all the book 4 ones done in the next 3 days.
I want to start working on my breakdowns because I finished putting all of my information together for season 1, but I need to list out and then figure out whose point of view I'm writing for stuff because like
that's one thing like I forget about. Like obviously when you're doing fanfic, because it's like that's not how TV works.
Yeah, it's not
really like obviously there's like focused characters, but it's like you're not in a point of view.
Sometimes so, like, you are. Like sometimes you have a point of view, but not always.
Sometimes like you're only following like what that character's doing and saying, so like that would be the point of view. But and like there's like focused characters.
That's fine.
Haley, are you gonna hang out with us tonight when we get off of here in the Discord, because we will help you come up with things.
We will try.
I like the 2 ideas that you had. So like if you want to like try to flesh one of those out, I'm here for that.
You could spin wheels to add to them or something.
We have wheels. We have a giant Pinterest board of people. Anyone who needs face characters. I should put that link. I'll add that link to the descriptions video when I put it in.
When we can fix it.
It's also in my Discord. If anybody's watching this back and you're not, for some reason, in the Mages Discord, that link isn't going to be in the description after this video is up. Yeah. And in there's a section called Wheels. And I have, like, character names and last names and tropes. And I also have a Pinterest board of over 3,000, by the way. We did crest it. 3,000 faces. This time last year, I had 300 faces in that Pinterest board. Now it's 3,000. I've been busy. I hate it. By the way, I hate it. It's the worst. What you doing, Casey?
I closed that tab because I have so many tabs open.
So many tabs. Okay, cool. We're going to get a Haley.
We're getting Haley later.
We'll help Haley get some ideas for the Nano.
Some ideas. Oh my God.
Some ideas.
It's so close. And I have so much to do. And I basically can't do anything tomorrow because I'm going to be busy.
Right. Yeah.
So I still haven't tried that shirt.
I have to go to work tomorrow.
No.
You should try it on tonight. Is it still in like the packaging? Because it could be like wrinkled and stuff. You might want to
exactly. Yeah.
So I would get, because I might have creases from like where it was packaged. So I would get it out and like hang it at least, even if you don't try it on tonight.
Yeah. I kept meaning to, but I got distracted. And I still don't have hot water, so that's exciting.
Gross.
So I'm probably gonna go downstairs tomorrow to shower. Listen.
I'd be so excited if someone last minute takes my shit for tomorrow, but I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, there's not art of her yet.
No, and I will say the picture that I used is not actually her face cast. It's just like I have like 12 faces for her, and none of them are right. And like
we haven't settled on one.
Whenever I get the art of her, I will have found my face cast by then, because like Okay, I lied. That's not actually true. I don't always have a face cast when I get the art. I didn't have a face cast for Jax. I still don't. I have faces I use when I like do like little things, but I don't have like a pin down like this is Jax's face. But my art came out great, and when I look at that, that's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, it's real good. It's real cute.
If you want to know of the character art of mine that you see Josh has seen all of it. Yeah. If you want to know which ones are actually like 100% accurate to how I see the characters, it's Rainy and Dice and Jax and Alira. The other ones are not like 100%. Phoenix and Echo, not 100%. Ace Chance, not 100%. I'll say the twins are probably as close as you could get as well.
Twins are pretty good.
Fee and Echo are not 100%. And Chance and Ace are not 100%. They're more like 80. Like, they're very close, but it's not like exactly what I see.
Yeah.
And I think that's because those face casts are exactly what I see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Ace, like, that kid is it. And I hate that he's, like, 28 years old now.
It's fine. He's still playing teenagers.
I'm like, he's Ace. I love him so much.
I also love him.
But anyways, that's not actually what Nyla looks like, but it's as close as I got out of the faces I had, because I don't know if you know this, but like people are racist. Trying to find like pretty good quality pictures of like a dark skinned model, they're all like the lightest skinned of a dark skin they can be, and like I picture Nyla with like really dark skin.
Yeah.
And like just like wild, crazy hair, like natural hair, and trying to like find that, and like also be like look the right age, and like this facial structure. It's like it's just so hard, and so I've not settled on it yet.
Yeah, even if the model is like dark skin, sometimes the photo has been edited so their skin is lighter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
like
fun.
It's so hard
like
to find
for racism
picture. Yeah, it's so hard. Like anyone who's tried to like find face casts for like people of color probably understand how hard it is, and it's upsetting.
It's so hard.
It's upsetting. So one day I'll have a face for her. She's not the next one I'm getting a face commission for though, and I might maybe be getting the next one in November. I was planning to get the next one like a month ago, and then the one after that after November as my treat. But my artist said they weren't opening them up until November, so I guess I can go ahead and tell you, since you just watched a whole live show where Mason won that fight, that character is going to be the next commission. So
excited!
I'm excited about that. I love him so much.
I
can't believe he won. Like, I'm still surprised that he won. I don't know why, because I gave him those fucking powers. I think it's one of those instances where like all the characters also probably don't realize like how overpowered he is. Like I don't even think he realizes, because again, everything he does is like instinctual.
Okay, but listen, I would agree normally, but Werewolf Jesus heals.
I will say though, because we had Mason who killed Scott, because your defense for Mason killing Scott, I think, was just like holding him down with shadows, and I was like, Chance can do that with plants.
That's true.
I will say the difference is Scott could use his claws to get out of that. Like I don't know how long it would take him. Not with whatever Mason decides to wrangle him in, because he can turn it into metal bars. Like he can turn it into anything he wants. So overpowered.
So overpowered.
It's so overpowered. So there's a lot of debate on the Plain Daddy Scott one, but I'll give it to Jesus. I'll let Jesus take that one.
We'll let Jesus live
Harold?
For a little while. Listen, Harold is not invited to this party.
What
do we do now that we've done the battle war?
I don't know. We could do the ship thing.
We could do the ship. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have closed that tab. We could do the ship thing.
Yeah, we've only been here an hour and a half. Like I feel like we gotta go at least 2 hours before we
exactly.
call it, and then we'll go hang out with Haley. Probably get something more to eat.
Yeah, I should probably eat.
Oh, and then we're gonna get a Haley so we can open the pre-nano stuff.
Oh yeah, we can open the pre-nano stuff.
I know what one of those things is. I don't know why. I have another one here and I don't know what that is. I know what this is.
I don't like 2 days ago. I don't remember.
Either. I know. I was like, I have no memory of like what. Actually, I know what like 6 of your bags are, because like they're in. It's the themed week. You have a themed week.
Yeah.
So like those ones, like I know what they are and what order they're in. Everything else.
What did I mark as pre-nano?
I don't know. I think this is pre-nano, and 2 things say pre-nano, and then there's also a box here that doesn't say pre-nano, but I assume it doesn't say anything, so I assume it's also pre-nano. It's like the small box doesn't say pre-nano on it, but the big things did.
What is that box?
But it's not numbered. It's not one of the numbers, because I got all the numbers lined up.
Oh, I think the box is supposed to be day 1, and I just fucked up.
Oh, is it?
Or day 2.
All right. What was your Your day 2 thing for me. Oh yeah, because you just had. Where is day 2? Yeah, you just had an envelope. So is that supposed to be day 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good to know. I was like, it's not labeled. Okay, I'll put it up there.
It's not very like important, but
Ugh. I was like, I don't know. I remember you saying like you were gonna do something else that was a pre-nano thing for me. So like I was like, okay, I'm not surprised that there was 2 things, but I was like, what's the fucking 3rd thing? It's not labeled at all. So I was confused. Who did I call a lesbian? What?
Josh said this. I also don't remember Haley calling anyone a lesbian, but you know what? I also agree.
Did we call anybody a lesbian?
Maybe. I could be Haley. That's okay. Just
I opened mine just because I wanted to get them like all lined up on there.
I haven't opened Haley's yet because I was gonna wait until I had both of them and then order it.
All right, yeah, I assume mine's still lying to you.
See Harold. Oh, the go-to is they're lesbian, so I thought that's what you were saying. Oh, okay, that's fair. Harold is Jesus' middle name. That makes sense.
That's true. That you know what?
Be lesbian. You know what?
Be a lesbian. I support lesbian.
Be lesbian.
Jesus.
Support lesbian.
Have you accepted lesbian Jesus as your Lord and Savior?
Please, someone put both of those quotes in our out of context Discord right now. Okay. Do we want to?
Yeah. You can go ahead.
Want to do ship things?
Yeah. I was double checking the status of your package to see if it's still lying about today, if it's updated itself to tell you the truth.
One day it will stop lying to me.
It still says today by 8 p.m. It's a liar.
Our first ship. And also then I can open the one where we have the single ones and we can full chaos ship.
Oh, that's true.
I feel like that's the plan.
Yeah, you're definitely not getting this today. It's a liar. Okay.
No way.
It's probably just because it's such a big box. Because yours is big. I got all yours in one thing.
Yeah. Yours was
Do
big.
we ship? Yeah, yours for me was like a big solid, like a square, and yours is like a big flat one. It's like this tall, but it's like really wide. Yeah. It was like a chewy box for like cat food we had. So.
Yeah.
Do we ship Allison and Phoenix?
I don't know.
I feel like it's one of the cases where like they're both like too like hard-headed, too stubborn to like that it would actually like work. And this and it's like one of those situations where it's like they're too similar and it doesn't work. Not like they're similar.
I think they could be friends.
I think they could be friends. I just don't think like that would. No,
I don't think it would work romantically.
Yeah, I don't ship them.
No, I don't ship them either.
Okay. Done. Next.
Done. Next.
Also,
we're not taking sexualities into context, I guess, because this chameleon is gay.
This chameleon is gay, and this little girl is straight. But honestly, I would ship it. I think that their personalities,
like personality-wise, like well. Just adorable bean.
I feel like that'd be like they'd be cute. Like they just have cute little adventures together.
They'd be cute. It would be cute.
So, yeah, I would ship it. I would ship it if he wasn't gay or if she was bi, and he was bi. Like make them both bi, and then I ship it.
There we go. Just bi everyone, as we all do. Sorry, that just hurt me.
It hurt me too.
Okay, well, that werewolf is definitely bisexual. Do not disagree with me.
Dice is so. I don't think like I can ship Dice with anyone who isn't Rainy because like he's like the most like unaware demisexual person ever that like he doesn't even know it. You know what I mean? Like when he's so locked in himself that it's like the window to find the thing is very narrow, and Rainy took up the whole. And
they're like also personality wise, like that's.
And that werewolf is hiding in the shadows. Like Dice can't see that boy.
Dice can't see that boy. That boy's lurking behind him.
No, he's behind him. Yeah, I don't think I ship it. It'd be funny though. I feel like that's another situation in which they're both just like too angry and traumatized. Like it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
That's one of those situations where like you need like an opposite attract situation for it to like really,
really work.
Yeah, exactly. What's next?
I've already forgotten. Okay, Hayden, we're not shipping you with the cat. We'll find someone else to ship you with though.
We're not shipping her with a cat.
We'll find someone else for her from Deviants to ship her with.
Okay.
Probably also Jensen.
Probably.
I don't know why. My first thought was Jensen, but that's my first thought.
Jensen's just a sweet little bean.
Just a sweet little bean. Okay, yes. Yes.
Yes.
Like, yeah. I mean, it's not going to be good. No. Like a good relationship. Like
messy as hell.
It's going to be messy as fuck.
Yeah, but I would ship it. I would ship it.
And they're both not straight, so it works.
No. One of them's a closeted gay at the beginning, and then I don't know how long it actually takes to realize he's gay because we don't see him again until like the end. But and then the other one's a closeted bisexual who does not know he's bisexual. So
he's not even like a closeted bisexual. He's just oblivious.
He's like, it's like obvious. Like he flirts with everyone.
Everyone.
He does not know.
He does not think
about it. So yeah.
Okay, next one.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. These are just two sunshines. They can be sunshines too.
Two sunshines.
They're two sunshines who are like a little bit feral, but it works.
Yeah. And listen, we've all seen the scene with Kira. Why did this music get so loud?
No, I didn't. It is a louder song than the previous song. That's watch why.
Yeah. But yeah, we've seen her at a nightclub.
We've seen her at a nightclub. God, imagine Rainey at a nightclub.
She would like,
I need to leave. Any of my characters besides Jillian and Echo at like a Teen Wolf rave. Just imagine for a second. Like,
oh my god.
Put Dice there for a minute or something. Just like imagine it and then have that good moment.
I'm sorry, but Dice and Derek just in the corner ignoring everyone at a rave.
Like, I hate this.
Bree, I just had a thought. What if I put your characters in the back of all of my Teen Wolf stuff? Like not by name probably because the names are too obvious, but just by
I could give you alternate names for them. I could do it.
You could also give me alternate names. You could just give me like, I mean, I know their descriptions, but like I have to figure out what the Teen Wolf characters would notice about them.
I love that.
It's so good. Okay.
Let's do it. We'll do it.
I mean, that is a bisexual werewolf.
That is a bisexual werewolf. That is a straight boy.
This is a straight boy.
I think honestly, like I'm not against it.
I'm not against it. I just don't think it would work.
I don't think it's the sort of thing that would would develop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also they are both rage babies.
They are both rage babies, but it's also the thing with like I have them both set in their certain ships now that it's hard to separate them. Sometimes it's not, and I can just throw people with anyone, but sometimes I'm like, no, you're set in your ship.
No one can know. No one watching this besides Haley can know who Casey ships with Ace. Can't know. It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, I can't wait to write that.
I can't wait to read that. It's gonna be so long.
It's gonna be so good, Casey.
It's gonna be so good. Okay. I mean,
yes.
I also think yes.
I looked at Alira and I was like, not no. I feel like again, Alira's straight, but like again, like I feel like she's got the kind of personality that like you could match with a lot of people, not like everyone. It's not like she's not like,
and also like,
but I feel like she could work with a lot of people. And
personality wise, Alira and Styles are very similar.
That is true.
And I mean, you know about Lydia and Styles, so yeah, it just makes sense to me.
Yeah.
What's the next one? These two. I don't think this would work.
No, I don't think it would.
No, I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't think it would.
I don't think either of them probably give it two shits about gender, first of all.
Oh god, no.
I still don't think it would work because personality wise, it's just too.
No.
It's just too no.
It's too no.
Okay. I kind of want to say yes.
Like I'm not against it because like again, Jax is like he thinks he's like this like emo kid. He's not. He dresses a little emo, but he's like actually like just really sweet. He is really sweet. He's very in tune. Like he's very emotionally. My favorite thing about Jax is he's very emotionally mature, but he's also like a 17-year-old boy, so he's very immature. But like those two things can coexist in the same person, and it's my favorite thing about Jax. And like you have Mason, who's like also like very like in tune with his emotions. Like he's very emotionally mature, mentally mature. Yeah. He's very smart. It's like I feel like that could work. Again,
and I mean his boyfriend is very sweet. So
that's true.
He already has a sweet boyfriend. He could have another one.
Another one. Yeah, I think I could. I would go with this.
So, yeah, I can see that.
Again, Jax is straight and Mason is gay, but
yeah,
I'd say yes. Chance is down. I can tell you right now.
Chance is totally.
He does not care how crooked that jaw is. I mean, other than that, Tyler Posey's not a bad looking dude.
He is not. He's very attractive.
And Chance, I can tell you right now, he's into it.
He's into it.
He's into it. There's not a lot that Chance isn't into. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I love that for him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Scott is just so Scott.
Yeah. I feel like, and I feel like they're almost too similar though, in that like, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
That I feel like it's in a way that like it doesn't work as a real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is why like the ships that they do put Scott with make so much sense.
Yeah, exactly. Because like there is that
difference, except with one. the goodest being.
Yeah, like I don't necessarily ship. Like it's not nothing. It could work, but I'm not.
It could work,
I don't think it should.
Also, Scott, I love you, man, and no offense to any team of people following that ship him with like everyone, because I understand he does have good chemistry with like every actor on that show. I get it, but he's also so straight, my bro.
Yeah,
and Tyler Posey in real life is not.
Yeah,
I mean, he's never come out, but like, my God, he flirts with everyone, and I love that for him.
He's Echo.
He's Echo in real life.
He's Echo,
but more chaotic. Tyler Posey is more chaotic than Echo.
He's like so unhinged, but I love it.
He's so unhinged.
I love it. Yeah, I think he's more unhinged than Echo, and that is saying something.
That is saying something, because that boy's unhinged. Okay, these two.
Ooh, you know what?
I want to say yes.
I want to say yes. I'll tell you right now, Jillian down to fucking clown. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Dylan O'Brien.
Dylan O'Brien again. Easy on the eyes. Jillian's down to clown again. Okay, I will say, as a ship, I'm saying when I say down to clown, I'm saying she will fuck this boy.
Yeah.
Full stop. As a ship, Jillian is not. How do I put this? She doesn't like people. You know what I mean?
But neither does Styles.
That's true. Like, I'm not saying this wouldn't work, but I'm just saying, like, it would take a while.
Take a while.
Because Jillian is not the kind of person who's like, yeah, I want to date this person. She doesn't want to date anyone, but she'll fuck you. And then she's done. And
I feel like they would have a friends to benefits to enemies to lovers.
Yeah, like absolutely. Like I'm not saying this wouldn't work and couldn't like be an endgame ship. Like I think this might be one of our best ones actually. Like the chemistry would be so good between these two. And like how smart they both are, and I can feel like
they're so
like
smart.
Constantly, like even if they're together, like not in like the pre-stages, like just constantly like trying to like one up each other and stuff. But it would be like, cute. Like I could absolutely see it. So yes, I ship it. I ship it. That might be my favorite one that we've done so far.
Oh,
yes,
our gay boys.
Oh my God, yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
I don't know if Theo would be down for like literally anyone else. That's the only way it might not work. But like pretending he is down to clown, it's fine.
Yeah. Mason is also more I don't know how to phrase this.
More on the demisexual scale than not.
I do think he is, and just like doesn't. I mean, again, Dice not even aware that he is because he doesn't even know it's a thing. Like Chance knows. Chance is like, yeah, that boy is. Actually, he thought he was ace until Rain happens. Oh, but then definitely on the scale, I think Mason definitely is.
I would also say Theo is.
I think absolutely.
Theo.
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely.
You get it.
Yeah, you know me and all my Stormlight headcanons.
I mean, I don't know why I had canon so many people as demisexual, like even before we met and everything.
I am, like, and you're on, like you're also on that. So like I think that might be why. I think it's
that's
just
probably
like
why.
Because that's like what we relate to, so like seeing it in characters, even if it's not there. But I feel like most of the characters that I canonize it for, like it absolutely could be. Like it is like on the page, on the screen, even if they're not saying it. Like it's not like I'm making a huge leap when I do it.
Yeah, no, it's
not. The thing. Even if it's not like said. It's like this absolutely could be what's happening. But yeah, Mason is, I feel like he's less like unaware than Dice, but he's like way more like unwilling to like venture into these things. You know what I mean? Because like even the stuff, the stuff that, because like the past thing that happens with that person, like that again, he's very young when that starts, and like it's such a surprise, and like he's just kind of rolling with it when it's happening.
Yeah,
and then he has no plans or intentions or feelings for anything until the next thing that happens. And even then it's a long while before he's realizing he's having like actual feelings for that person. And it's not just like a platonic thing.
Yeah.
And it is also like 80% the scenario of like, oh, this is friendship. Is this romance? Like, you know what I mean? Like not understanding the correlation. Cause again, he doesn't have friends either. So like, just kind of like, there is a little bit like he does develop those feelings, but it is like 90% just that.
I'm just thinking now about these two and how similar they are, and it's hurting my brain.
I was like, that's why I'm like, I think it could work, but also they're so similar in that
also,
way.
Like their storyline, like not completely, But
it's
like,
very
they're
similar.
so similar.
There's a lot that's similar here.
I will say, spoiler alert, Mason does not go to hell. So that's one where they differ.
You know what? Not literally, but I would say his upbringing sure ain't been heaven.
I mean, neither was Theo's, but then he got also sent to hell.
I get sent to hell. That you know, I don't have any
That I know of.
So
You
like,
can't canonize hell.
No, I'm not gonna. You can't canonize hell. I can't believe Teen Wolf tried to canonize hell.
I mean, it's technically not hell in Teen Wolf. It's a Skinwalker prison.
But when I looked at the thing that first time before we got to it, it literally said hell, and I was like, Casey, I have no memories of
no
hell.
memory of Theo getting dragged to hell.
And I was like viscerally transplanted back to like supernatural days when I read the word hell, and I was like, what's happening?
I just realized I should put Drag Me to the Grave on Theo's playlist. Remind me to do that.
There's so many songs that are on the Deviants playlist that should like.
I know.
I have 600 songs now, or no, I haven't like 600 yet. I'm almost there. I'm gonna do it next 3 days.
He hasn't gone to hell. Yeah. Also, I had my picture over Haley's comments, but Haley was always here to agree with us.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, these two.
Yeah, I ship it. I'll go yes.
Yeah. Also, my favorite Teen Wolf character and my favorite Deviants character. So.
Yeah. I don't have a favorite Deviants character. I'm not allowed.
I am allowed to because they're my adopted children.
I have ones that I definitely like have more fun writing, and then ones that are like easier to write. Like there's different levels, but like they're my children, and I can't pick. I could pick some least favorites. Fuck Wesley. I
mean, my
hate
favorite characters can't be the ones that are me because that's not true.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Like, actually, it's probably Echo or Jillian, but they are also me, so it can't be me.
God, they're all me is the problem. Like all of them have so much more me than I realize at certain times.
Yeah.
Except for Wesley. There's nothing of me in Wesley.
There's nothing of me in that bitch.
I don't think I've given anything of me to any of them but Mason. To any of the Dark Deviants. I don't think like I've taken anything directly from me. Because again, I've not really fleshed most of them out, to be quite fair. So
no.
I mean, they all got like various degrees of trauma. So like in a general sense, I guess they do. But like not like directly pulled from my own trauma experiences, feelings. Everyone else has a lot of me in them. A lot. I don't talk about it. Don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
It's fun. It's fine. Do we want to do...
What's next?
Do we want to do chaos shipping?
Yeah! Full chaos!
Okay. Let me find it.
I don't know.
Where'd it go? Is it this one? It's this one. I'm getting hungry, but we can do this.
Yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll probably round it out. Because, again, it's just been Haley and Josh watching, so no one else is here.
Yeah. So this is our list of things. Don't mind our actual Google Doc in there.
Sure.
But is there anyone we can think of immediately to throw together?
I don't know. It's like just pick one and then like scroll through and then pick one. You know what I mean? Like.
Okay, well, let's start at the beginning. Let's go with Ace.
Okay, Ace, and then scroll through. Who would?
Okay, if Ace and Liam are very similar, then like, I guess Ace and Hayden maybe? Would that work?
You know what I do with Ace, right? Think about that.
That's true.
Okay, think about that for a minute, but don't say anything. Don't say anything. Ace and Malia could be interesting.
Ooh, that's true.
Malia could be interesting.
That's true. I would ship that.
I feel like that's one that's like would be weird but could work. You know
honestly,
what I mean?
Also, I will ship Malia with anyone but her canon ships.
Right.
Sorry, Teen Wolf, but not sorry. You know what you did.
You know what you did.
Alira.
Alira.
Corey.
No, I think she needs someone a little more interesting.
Oh, baby.
He's just like such a sweet bean, and I feel like we need someone with like just like a little bit of that edge, you know?
Little bit.
Like Allison could work for Alira. That'd be interesting.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Someone with like a little bit of an edge, not like a lot, because again, like Jax isn't that edgy. He thinks he is. He's not.
No.
But you know, just something with like a little bit more. Liam, maybe.
That's what I was also seeing.
Like,
That's when I paused earlier. I was like, maybe.
I feel like she could be like a good like a foil to him.
Yeah, that's true.
In that sense, I feel like that it could work.
The baby.
Also, just want everyone to know, like, while we're talking about shipping these characters, we're disregarding age on everybody, by the way.
Yeah.
Because these kids are all not the same age.
I mean, Alira and Liam are.
They are, but I was thinking about, like, Derek's in here, and Alira's in here. Like, going from my youngest.
That's also why, like, I kind of scrolled right over Derek, because I was like, no, that's not going to work. I mean, we have baby Derek.
Chance, yeah. That's true, we do have baby Derek.
We have 16-year-old Derek.
16-year-old Derek and adult Derek feel very different characters.
They're very different people.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Allison?
I don't know the wolves. Allison.
No, the wolves.
Allison.
Allison. Why do I want to ship everyone with Jensen? Question.
I feel like she's like, I don't know what the word is I'm like thinking of there, like.
She's just so sweet and like charismatic and adorable.
Yeah, she really is.
This is
what
not.
Are we doing? I've already forgotten who we're doing.
Allison.
Okay. Allison.
We talked about Allison Fee already.
Yeah, we talked about how like it wouldn't work because they're too similar. I mean, I guess because of that you could put her with Echo, but it's like I can't. What are you doing? Storm's here. Who wants to see Storm?
Storm. Join us as we try and have thoughts.
This is Storm. He's just a little guy. He's my little scrumpy boy. He's so good. I feel like the channel hasn't seen the new cats much because like I did the video where like we got them and I've done like one video since then. Like actually. This is Stormy. He's a little black kitty. He's almost a year old. His birthday is going to be December 1st. I say gonna be because when we did the math to see how old he was, it was supposed to be November 30th, and I said no.
I said no.
Bye. I'm busy that day.
Scrumps.
Okay, wait, who are we on? I've already lost control.
Allison.
Oh yeah, I was saying like Allison and Echo maybe, since we did say like Allison and V are very similar, but I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, Chance. Honestly, Chance and Derek.
That would be interesting. Chance and Derek would be interesting. Chance is down. Just gonna put it out there. There's not a lot again that he's not down for.
I feel like Derek would also possibly be down.
Right?
like wow, someone that doesn't murder people. Amazing.
Someone who's like actually a morally good human being.
Yeah.
He just likes to play with his plants.
He's just a plant boy.
He's very attractive and he makes really good food.
Makes really good food.
Take good care of you.
Please feed that werewolf.
Please feed this werewolf.
Okay. Gay chameleon.
The gay chameleon.
What?
This is Jax?
I mean, yeah.
Like, it could. It could work.
It could work.
I like that we have to keep scrolling through this because we do not remember who.
No, we don't remember.
We're goldfish, and we need like object permanence is such a thing right now, and in general, but right now it's such a thing.
I don't know anyone
that
else.
That might be all.
That might be it. Yeah. Okay, Derek.
Okay. I mean, we just did Derek and Chance.
That's true. We just did Derek and Chance. I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Probably not.
Okay, Dice,
baby. God, that's one of like the hardest. Like, it's so hard to ship him with someone who isn't.
I feel like we just have to skip to Echo.
Yeah, I think skip to Echo. That'll be easier. I'm
like, all the queer Teen Wolf characters are just down.
Oh yeah, I think Dice and Echo.
I mean, yes, that's just like a fact.
That's just what Echo wants and doesn't realize he wants it.
Exactly.
Not like romantically. He's just attracted to him.
As we all are.
That's Echo's wife. That is like, is not everyone not attracted? Is that not just everyone experienced
normal?
Is not everyone attracted to dice? Is that not? What do you mean I like dudes? Do I like dudes? We're gonna have that conversation one day.
It's like, I've only had sex with like 3 dudes. That doesn't mean anything. That's totally an echo line, though.
It is an echo line, but I don't think he has had any sex with any dudes. He's been with a lot of girls, though. It's very possible he's been with girls who are now dudes.
He might not.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
I mean, if it does happen, you are the best of us. That's just a fact. Okay, I don't know who. I mean, everyone is the answer.
That's true.
Echo and Styles would be real fun.
That'd be fun. I feel like Malia could be interesting.
Malia could be interesting. That's true.
I feel like Lydia's a no.
Lydia's no. I feel like the kids, like,
no.
They're too young to me in my head.
Yeah.
But, like, they're all drooling over him.
Oh, I mean, who isn't? Who is not drooling over him? Your turn, Marshita. Storm. Stop being scrumpy. Stop being so scrumpy.
And then cat number 1.
Cat number 1.
I don't know. There's not enough of her.
No. I mean, like, maybe Jensen.
Maybe Jensen.
Again, yeah, like, there's just, like, she's such, like, she needs so much more character. It's like me mentally trying to fill in her character in my brain right now and then put her with someone.
So the only scenes we have of her is that she cares about her sister and she's making out with Liam.
That's true.
There's not much happening.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're going to Jackson. I just feel like these two are the ultimate cross fandom ship.
It is a good ship. It is a good ship.
It would just be so much fun.
Yeah.
So messy.
So messy.
Yeah, I don't know anyone else. I feel like now we've gotten to like far enough in that we're like doubling over.
Exactly.
So who haven't we shipped with anyone?
Jill. I mean, I think our original one, Jill and Styles, was probably one of the best ones.
It's just so good, yeah.
I think it was one of the best ones.
Did we do anything with Kira?
I mean, we shipped her with Rainey on the OG.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean,
yes.
Again, Jill's down for everything.
I mean, yeah.
Just thinking about the things Jill likes, and then the comparisons we made. I'm like, I mean,
that's true.
She is very. I mean, like, it doesn't happen, but she's very.
I mean, Kira is also cool and sexy, so
exactly. And Jillian's always down, so that could work.
Baby.
There's not many people on this list that Jillian's not down to clown with. I will tell you right now.
Yeah. This is just a rage baby.
Just a rage baby.
I don't know what to do with the rage baby.
Rage baby.
I don't want to do that to Jensen. I mean, I love Liam, but that is a rage baby.
It's a rage baby.
I don't know who else. I can't think of anyone else for the rest of them.
No. Yeah, I think we've covered most of the bases at this point.
I think we've covered most of the bases, yeah.
Would you stop being a bad kitty, Storm? I know. Do you need attention? We're going to be done here in a minute. I'll come play Feather with you before I come back on, okay? I'll play Feather with you when we get food. Go tell your friend. We're going to do Feather soon. We're so excited.
So excited. Scrump has to scrump. That's true.
Has to scrump.
Okay. Is that the end of our nonsense?
Yeah. We didn't really need to talk about actual Nano things because no one else showed up. That was our plan. I was like, if people actually come and want to like talk about, right? So do we are like, I know we did this last year and we didn't like make a plan, but do we want to do the same thing we did last year? We do like the midnight thing and like stay on to like for the first midnight, like Haley's midnight. And then we like do like the first riding sprint because that's what we did last year. We did like an hour leading up to it.
Okay, we will get off and get food so that Haley can open this.
Oh right.
But yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if we want to, but we did last year. I think we did like an hour leading up to Haley's midnight, like your midnight, and then did like the first riding sprint and got off, and then we did ours on our own.
Costumes, yeah. If Haley wants to, if you're down, Haley, we can do it.
We did the costumes last time. We did the character thing. So I mean, I don't have to do much now. If I want to be my own character this time.
Who can I be from Teen Wolf?
Look at because I was like, yeah, last time I did one of your characters and you did Jillian, And then Haley was Wizard. It was like we were doing the swap. I did your Molly. I was like, I don't know if I want to do a Teen Wolf character. I don't know if I have a wig that would work for a Teen Wolf character.
We could do our own characters.
I was like, it's built in right now, so I could just be Jillian. Not much work.
Where? Hold on. Now I gotta look at the characters to see what wigs I have.
You have like a lot of short blonde wigs. So, you have my my blush weaver wig, which was used for Veil. You could do like Allison or Kira or something.
I feel like I can't do Kira. I could do Allison though.
That's true. You could do Allison.
I mean, I have a stupid boy hair that I don't think actually matches any of their hair, but I don't think that matters.
I was like, yeah, aren't they all like light colored, very light colored? All the ones you have, the wigs, I mean.
I have like the light. It's right here. I have like this brownie.
Right.
Boy.
That was like your Wayne and your Elland, I think.
Yeah.
And then your other ones were like all blonde wigs, like straight blonde.
Yeah, very blonde. I'll go through my wigs and I will consider.
Be fun. What would be fun? What would be more fun? More work, but more fun is if we dress as one of our characters in a costume.
Oh, that would be fun.
You know what I mean? Like it could be something simple, like I could like do Jillian and like really put on like cat ears or something. Like it doesn't have to be like a big thing, but like characters dressed up since it's Halloween.
Do I still own that hoodie?
Double layer.
I don't know if I still own a hoodie. I might be able to do something.
What hoodie?
I have a hoodie. Don't worry about it. I think I own the hoodie still. I don't know if it'll fit. We'll find out. It'll be fine. Yeah, okay. We can do that. That will be the plan.
What Jillian would do that I could also do. I hate Jillian so much.
I mean, Jillian would definitely do something slutty, so I don't know if you could do that.
Like any Jillian costume is like definitely the sexy slutty version of whatever it is. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, I might be a slut on Halloween. We'll find out. Not like so slutty, like we get demonetized before we're monetized, but you'll know. You'll know, yeah. I'll be family friendly. I'll be a family friendly slut. As you do.
As you do. Listen.
Jillian's not family friendly.
Jillian is not family friendly. I mean, we're also not family friendly.
What are you talking about? I have a family. I have 5 cats. I'm gooey. Okay, it's time to end this. Okay.
It's time to end this.
Yeah, Haley, we'll see you in a few minutes.
We'll see you in a few minutes. Yeah, I gotta
meet you in the Discord. We're gonna take a break and get food and stuff, but we'll meet in the Discord soon.
Yes.
Bye. Bye.